What up, y'all? Welcome to the Hamster Wheel podcast. I'm here with my boy Josh. What's up?
Hey,
Quinn, say something. What's up, Quinn?
Hello.
And Peyton, who is a picture of Conor McGregor because he has like a $200 laptop max, so his camera doesn't work.
Good laptop. It's a good laptop.
Yeah,
It's a Chromebook. Bro, it's a school issued
It's
Chromebook.
not a. It's not a Chromebook.
I was recording the pod on a school issued Chromebook.
Hamster Wheel. Very interesting name. Peyton, would you like to explain what that means?
So the hamster wheel.
Yeah.
It describes what it is like to be a Dolphins fan.
It does.
When there are certain fans, such as our host in the top left, who give into false expectations and false delusions that our team is going to do something, and we haven't done a thing since 1973. But some people believe.
That's not
some
true, bro.
Fans
We made the
believe that
playoffs in
next year is our
2023
year,
and 2022.
and it was never going to
made the
happen.
playoffs.
We made the playoffs.
Wild
We
card
made
exits.
playoffs after
Wild card
getting
exits.
blown out by the Ravens, and we made the playoffs with Skylar Thompson. Should have won that game.
Loki should have won that game too.
For context, to my knowledge, we are all Dolphins fans here, unless somebody's a undercover, Pittsburgh Steelers fan like Dylan. So we're gonna start because it's NFL draft, not week. When's the draft?
It's next month. Next month.
Next month. Okay. Since it's
Cool.
NFL
We get to
draft
do a mock
month
every day.
We're gonna be
Mock
doing
every day for the next month.
We're gonna be doing a first round mock. We're gonna go pick by pick, and basically just see if we have any hot takes. And y'all can decide, the 5 people that watch this, in the comments, who has the most realistic mock.
And by 5 people, he means like the one person that's not us 4.
Yeah, the one, my mom.
Miss Wendy will watch this.
Miss Wendy will watch. Hey, Kate in the group chat said he would watch, and a couple other.
And so did Bo said he would watch it.
Really? Wow. I can't.
There's gonna be a hater in there.
Yeah, there'll be like one guy.
It'll be Dylan.
But yeah, we can get started on that. So, I guess I'll just say the pick, and we'll go from top left to right to bottom left to bottom right. For who you got in the spot. Sound good? Y'all know what you're doing? All right, let's do it.
Yes,
I'm honestly winging it with because I'm not honestly. I feel like the draft is. This sounds stupid. It's like the one thing that you can never. It's the most unpredictable thing.
Oh yeah,
and everyone's mock draft always looks stupid, and I don't even do mock drafts. So
it's very, very difficult to even get like 30% of the first round picks right.
I'll do it for fun, just because I want to see how many I can get right. But like, it's just, especially with trades, you can't really predict who's going to trade where, so it's kind of hard to like. Yeah. We'll be doing all these picks. We'll do all 32, and I guarantee at least 5 will like be traded, and 100%. We'll just get them completely wrong because they're going to be traded, and we can't really predict that.
Are y'all? A real question before we start: are y'all picking off of what you think is going to happen, or what you kind of want to happen? Especially for like a team that you like, for example, the Dolphins, right?
I'm picking based off of what I would do if I was their GM.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Exactly.
I don't scout the draft.
Me neither.
So
I watch like some Bengal.
I don't even
video
know
on YouTube,
anyways.
and that's about it. So
I don't really. The draft is not something I always study. Because I don't feel like it's just for fun.
Yeah.
Beaver's picking Tommy Castellanos.
What's the thing when you go to the draft? What's the sound that plays?
Make the sound, kid.
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL draft, not the fucking Oakland. Oh my god, the Las Vegas Raiders. They select Fernando Mendoza, and I think.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of a no-brainer.
It's kind of a no-brainer.
That's
I have seen
obvious.
some smoke about the Jets trading up for him. I don't know why the Raiders would.
I don't think
the Raiders don't have a quarterback. Why would they do? Like, why would the Raiders do that?
I have
Geno
no
Smith
idea.
will lead
but
this
if
team
the
to the
Jets are
promised
desperate
land.
enough, they could do it. They have the picks.
You know why the Jets are saying that is because that's something they would do.
It is something the Jets would do.
They would blow all their picks to move up one spot.
I'm trying
I don't like Mendoza. Like they're gonna pick him first, and all that's gonna happen. But I don't think Mendoza's like gonna be a great quarterback.
Really? Why?
I don't think he has a amazing. I feel like he was good in college this year because there was no other competition for him at quarterback. The second,
I mean,
bro,
that's
the
yeah.
sec, the second best quarterback was Darian Mensah at Duke, numbers wise, and there was nobody. Like Ty Simpson was pretty inconsistent all year.
You
Who
had
else?
the you
Gunnar
had Julian
Stockton,
Sane. Go
Julian
ahead.
Saints not
James
coming
Team
out.
was he
He
also
was
had just
okay.
the
He also
best.
had the
He was
most
surrounded by the
insane.
best
Yeah.
offense. He was
Yeah.
Yeah,
surrounded by Jeremiah Smith, Carnell
Carnell
Tate.
Tate.
You got the running backs too. Like it's
That's insane.
crazy,
You
man.
better be putting up 50 touchdowns in that offense. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I feel like Mendoza didn't play amazing when he played amazing defense. Like when he played Miami, he did not. He played like he had the highlight play of him diving into the end zone and all that, but he didn't like play an amazing game of
No, he
football.
didn't. What do you think his like ceiling is in the NFL?
Well, his ceilings are like I feel like he's
Realistic
gonna end
ceiling.
up being
I guess like how do you
like
think so?
like he'll be a starter, but he won't be like a like you won't. That's not someone you build your franchise around. I don't think. I don't think
I could see
Mendoza's
him
someone you.
being. I could see him being a multiple-time Pro Bowler, maybe sometime in the future. But it's really just up to what the Raiders want to how they build around him. Right now, they don't got shit. They don't got. They have Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty with no offensive line. Their best receiver is Trey Tucker, maybe Tyler Lockett. They don't really have shit built around Mendoza, so it really
Yeah.
depends on what they do this offseason to maybe build the O line. Max Crosby is already leaving, so their defense is going to get worse. So it's just kind of hard to see how that team is going to build around a guy like Fernando Mendoza.
Mm. I think he'll be good.
I could,
I think
I
he'll
think
be like a
I
top
think he's
15.
gonna be. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a Pro Bowler. Ultimately, it
I could
comes down to how much the Raiders ruin
Yeah.
his career. Because he's obviously a good kid, so like he's not gonna have those off the field
Yeah, no, for
problems.
sure. He'll be
I
dedicated
could
into becoming good, you know.
I could see him being like if he gets put on with an elite defense with elite weapon like how Sam Darnold was this year.
Yeah,
I could see
yeah.
that. Like I could see him succeeding like that, but I don't see him succeeding. I think I'm biased because I don't like him. I don't
Miami
like
fan.
him.
Miami
I don't
fan
like
over
him.
here.
Miami
I don't
Hurricanes
like
fan.
him.
Yeah.
And so I just don't think he's like he didn't wow me when I watched him play. He didn't wow me.
Yeah. That's fair.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, now it gets, different. You can kind of we all knew what the first pick was going to be. Um Josh, I'll start with you here. Who do you think the Jets pick at number 2? I'll give you time to think if you haven't.
It's really between three guys for me. It's the top three on the list: Reese, Bailey, or Bain. They did just trade Jermaine Johnson to the Titans, so there's a gap there at edge to be on the other side of Will McDonald. So it could end up being Bain. I think it's gonna be either Bain or Reese, but personally, I think it's kind of hard to pass up on a guy like Arvell Reese. He's a dog. So
I am also picking Arvell Reese at number 2. By you, Quinn?
Um. Yeah, I think Reese is. I think he's the best linebacker off the board, and the Jets, their linebackers. I'm looking at the depth chart; they're not good.
Is
Like
Reese? He could play off the edge too, right? Or is that?
he could play anywhere. He's just a
Yeah.
physical beast,
It's kind of like
basically. Like
Micah
he's
Parsons in that way, where you can kind of just play him
well,
anywhere a little bit.
Parsons isn't as good off the ball, or yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, but
he
still,
like,
could
yeah,
play anywhere. If you needed him to play anywhere, he
yeah.
could play
yeah, for
anywhere. But
sure.
he's
He's
not going to
good.
be an elite edge rusher.
Mm,
Definitely.
okay. Peyton, what about you?
I don't think I have much to add. I think you guys said it.
Okay, but he's your
So,
pick. Okay, cool.
of course.
Okay, cool. I'm at pick 3, Arizona Cardinals. This is where it gets interesting. Quinn, do you have any idea yet? Who
I
your pick is?
think that they're going to go with one of the two tackles left,
Yes.
either Fano or Maui Noah. And honestly, even though I am a Hurricanes fan, I think they go Fano
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like Maui Noah had a great offensive line around him, and like it allowed for him to just worry about his assignment. Like
Yeah.
he had elite guards next to him and elite players all around him, solid blocking back in Fletcher. So I think Fano's the better pick here. But Maui Noah, I wouldn't be like if I was a Cardinals fan, I wouldn't be upset if they went Maui Noah.
Mano is really good from the bit of like scouting I've done, but they're both good picks. Josh, what do you think?
I agree with Quinn that they're going to go for one of the two tackles. It's definitely going to be Malno or Fano, in my opinion. I think they really need to build that O line. They
Mhm.
did today just release that they're going to be releasing Kyler Murray. So
Nice.
whatever
That's
quarterback
good.
they do bring in, I've heard they're interested in Tyson Bagent from the Bears. But I think that either regardless, they need to build around that O line. I personally think they go Malingoa over Fano, but I can see them going either way.
I also have them picking Maligoa. That's how you say his name? How do you say his name?
Maui Noah.
Maui
I don't know.
Noah. Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
Maligoa. Oh, okay.
No, no.
Peyton, what about you? Who's pick three?
I have them picking Francis Mauigoa.
Yeah. All right,
So,
Quinn. Quinn is the only one to deviate so far.
and I am the Canes fan.
Yeah,
So
yeah, he is. Yeah. All right. Pick number 4. Tennessee Titans have a lot of holes on their roster on both offense and defense. Peyton, do you know yet? Do you know who you think the Titans are gonna pick?
The Titans can go. They can go to a lot of places. I think. I think that their biggest priority is to help Cam Ward because he was suffering last year. He was getting hunted on every drop back, and I think their number one priority is that they need to help him out a little bit this year, give him some protection, give him some time to make a play.
And a
And
lot.
for that reason, I think they're going to take the other offensive tackle, Spencer Fano.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Josh, what about you?
I have I definitely agree they need to help out Cam Ward. Whether it's with the offensive line or getting at the receiver, or I wouldn't take a receiver at 4, but Jeremiah Love, it could be a surprise to get him at 4. I personally wouldn't. It's kind of running back's a low value position. You can get a good running back anywhere in the draft. I
We
don't
have
think that's
seen recently though sometimes when you pick a running back high, it can like really like transform your offense. Jameer Gibbs.
oh for sure. Jeremiah Love's a dog. I love Jeremiah Love.
Yeah.
I think wherever he goes, he's going to be a great running back. I don't think that's where the Tennessee Titans go. I
Yeah.
think they need to build around Cam Ward. You could argue they go edge, but they did just trade for Jermaine Johnson, so I don't think they go Bain or Bailey. So I'm going to go with Fano as well.
Yeah. I like that. I was also thinking Jeremiah Love, but I think if they really wanted him, they wouldn't have to get him at 4. I think a team they could probably trade
Good day.
down, and if they do go Love, they probably will trade down. But I don't think they go Jeremiah Love. I think it's too early for that. And so I'm also gonna have them taking the tackle because Cam Ward was actually genuinely like a good quarterback through a lot of the season last year, and almost every single one of his highlights, he is just running for his life. Like it's like actually insane if you watch the highlight tape. He almost never had a clean pocket. So, Quinn, you going with the crowd?
no.
Okay.
Because obviously I can't go with the crowd because I
You went
had
with
Maui
Fano last
Noah.
pick.
I had Fano going above
Yeah,
Maui
that's
Noah.
fair. Yeah.
But also in this draft, I feel like they trade down and they focus on O line and free agency. And they move down to I could see like or maybe with New Orleans, Washington, somewhere around there,
Okay.
like 7 or 8, getting some
S-
picks
so who's
back.
trading up for number 4?
Uh, wait, are we doing trades
Yeah, if you
in
want.
this? Like we're
If you want to.
well, then it's just gonna fuck up my whole board. But
Mm.
Yeah, let's just stick to
no,
those trades for
Okay,
now
we,
for
we,
this.
we
But
can we can do no trades though. We can do no trades.
yeah, so with no trades, I have them taking Maui Noah,
Mhm.
pairing up Ward with his college tackle.
Gotcha. All right.
the consensus is Fano for that pick,
Mm-hmm.
or at least except for
But it's tackle for that pick. Though that could be like the first pick that really like changes things up. Number pick 5, the New York Giants. Interesting. I feel like this is the first time the Giants haven't been looking for a quarterback in a while. Well, I guess they paid Daniel Jones all that money, so they kind of wanted him to be good. But what do you guys think the Giants do here at pick 5?
I think they can go one of two ways. For me, it's going to be either Caleb Downs or Sonny Styles. They need some help in that linebacker room, especially. The secondary could use some work as well, but they don't go edge here. I don't think it'd be a good position to trade back, honestly, since you have Bain and Bailey right here. But they got Abdul Carter last year. They are getting rid of Kayvon Thibodeau, I believe, or they were rumored to. So
Yeah, I saw
they're like
that.
trading. They're shopping him out. So it's possible they do go edge here, but. Um, I'm personally gonna go Sonny Styles with this pick. I think they need to clean up that linebacker room.
Sonny Styles has potential to be one of like, dude, his combine was insane. I don't know if how many of y'all saw it. I'm assuming we all did.
No, he went crazy.
Like actually crazy. I think Sonny Styles is, um, it's definitely plausible because of linebacker position value. You don't always know, even though he's like really talented. It's the same as like Jeremiah Love and Caleb Downs, where they're probably like some of like the top three, top five best players in the draft, but they're not going to go at that pick value. Um, but I think Sonny Styles combine was so good, and I think he has the potential to be such like a just unbelievable player that I think if he's there at 5, which I'm assuming he will be, Giants probably take him. Quinn.
I have them taking. Well, and then I see a trade back from here, and then maybe picking up someone in free agency. But if they're picking here, I have them going Sonny Styles too.
Peyton, what about you?
It is a little unfortunate that two of the better prospects on the board are edge,
Yeah.
which is a position that they have invested in, as Josh said. So I believe that they will. I'm going with the crowd here.
Okay. Yeah, they probably will trade down, honestly. It's just, it makes most sense for their team. Then we got the Browns at pick 6. They need everything. Except the thing they don't need is to play Deshaun Watson over Shadur Sanders, which I can't believe is even on the table. I saw that
I don't think
headline.
either. I don't like either quarterback. I don't think either. I think
I think,
regardless of who
yeah.
they go at quarterback, it's not going to be a pretty season for Cleveland.
Oh, it
It's
probably won't.
placeholders.
But it's just like Deshaun Watson in the Big 26 is crazy. I mean, the fact he's
But
even
going
still
off
on the roster is crazy. But I
But
mean, maybe
going
he's back.
into
I don't know.
yeah, going off of what you said into my pick, I think they should start Shitter Sanders because with my pick, I think they're going to go to Carnell Tate, try and get a receiver, the best receiver in the class, get him in that room. Arguably, I personally like Jordan Tyson more, but I don't think they're going to go Jordan Tyson here.
Yeah, I've
Um,
heard a lot of people say Jordan Tyson over Tate.
so I think they're going to go Carnell Tate here and get some more receiving weapons in that room, especially because they've already said they're getting rid of Njoku. So they do still have Fan in the tight end room and some solid running backs, but they need to get some receivers in that room as well.
You don't think they try offensive line in any way, or do you think the best 2 offensive linemen are kind of out and there's no?
They could, but yeah, the best two are already selected, and I think they really need some weapons. I mean, Jerry Judy had a really bad year.
He did.
Other than that, in the receiver room, there's not
Yeah.
much to look at. So, I personally think they go Cardinal Tate or Jordan Tyson here. I'm giving Cardinal Tate the edge over Tyson at was it 7,
6, I think.
6,
6,
6? Yeah.
7. All right, Quinn. Quinn, who do you
Please
think they're
cut that out.
taking?
Yeah, I have them going Carnell Tate. They need a wide receiver. Their team is horrible except for their defensive line, where I think that's where the 2 best players are left.
Yeah.
Other than Caleb Downs is probably the best player in the draft, but other than him, Reuben Vane and David Bailey are the 2 best on the board in my opinion. And having this being such a top-loaded, like defensive line, like top 5, someone is going to get lucky around the end, like towards the end of the top 10, if not early in the teens, and get an amazing edge rusher. But yeah, I have them going
trades,
Carnell Tate.
Yeah.
Yeah, assuming no trades.
Yeah, I think Carnell Tate's the most complete receiver out of them. He might not be like the most elite at anything compared to a guy like Jordan Tyson, but I think he's just like really, really solid. And he'll automatically come in and be like the best playmaker on the team by far. So
I need to add some spark, especially because this is a weaker a weaker QB class. So maybe if they're waiting for next year for a stronger QB class, then they'll be ready, and it won't be a Cam Ward situation.
Yeah, one
Well
hundred
I
said.
think
percent.
I think Carnell Tate definitely had his numbers inflated by having Jeremiah Smith on the other side of him
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah. But some
Like
some of the plays
100%.
he made, dude, going up and getting the ball is just like only so
Yeah,
many
I'm
guys
not.
can do.
But I think Jordan Tyson is a better receiver. But I think the Browns will go Carnell Tate here.
I 100% agree. Yeah.
Okay, Washington pick 7. What a fall from grace. They have a lot of needs on defense. They have an old defense. Um, Josh, what's your pick?
They got to go one of the edges. I mean, they
Yeah.
don't have much to be looking at there. And for me, the two that are available, David Bailey and Ruben Bain. I've seen stuff about Bain's arms being short, yada yada yada. I'm not the biggest David Bailey guy. I think he's a good prospect, but I don't think he's going to be one of the better edges in the NFL.
Really?
I'm going to go Ruben Bain with this pick for Washington.
Ruben Bain's an athlete, man. I saw a couple clips of him at the combine. He looks insane. But he does have T-Rex arms, and teams aren't going to like that. And so I'm actually going to go David Bailey here. That could be a mistake if they do that in real life. But I don't know. I think teams will be scared of that. I mean, how long has it been since a player with arms that short was drafted at that position?
Micah Parsons' arms are only like, I think, 2 inches
Inch.
longer, an
Yeah,
inch or
yeah.
two longer.
And
Yeah,
then
a couple inches
Jason
makes a
Taylor.
difference.
Yeah.
Sorry, Quinn. What about
Yeah,
you?
I'm going Ruben Bain every day. I've watched Bain and Bailey both play in person, and watching Bain just absolutely wreck offensive lines. No matter that he wrecked on Ohio State, and
He did.
Bailey played okay against Oregon. He had a pretty okay game. I was there. I watched it, and it wasn't like they were scared of him every play. Like obviously they planned against him, but it wasn't like he was getting doubled every time. I watched Ruben Bain play in probably 8 games in person this season,
Yeah.
and watching him get doubled, held the whole game just shows how much teams are afraid of Ruben Bain. And I don't think the arms are going to make a difference. His mentor is Jason Taylor, has one of the shortest wingspans for a defensive end, and still made the Hall of Fame. So I don't see how you can pass on Bain.
I think he is the better prospect.
If I was a Washington fan, I wouldn't be opposed to either of these picks because I think if these two guys are on the board, you have to take one of them. I feel like that's pretty obvious. I believe that they're going to pick Ruben Bain, but it feels like a coin flip.
Okay. So I'm the only one that differs there. And then you have the New Orleans Saints at pick 8. They could go a lot of way. I could see them going receiver. And that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Mekhi Lemon here. It's between Lemon and Tyson. I'm going to take Tyson here at pick 8 with the Saints. What about you, Quinn?
They definitely do need a second receiver and just a receiver that might stay healthy for Tyler Shugg. Unless they don't think Tyler Shugg is the quarterback of the future, but the hype around him has been definitely there.
Yeah.
The hype around him has been there. I could see them going edge rusher, but I think I have them going David Bailey. I think at that point you have to just go best available. That Bailey is easily a top 4 or 5 prospect in this draft. And the fact that you're sitting there at 8 looking at a possible generational edge rusher it's too hard to pass up on.
Yeah, that's great value.
I mean, I would love to go wide receiver for them, but I don't think Mekhi Lemon or Jordan Tyson are going to be like top level receivers in this league, especially with the talent that you have. And if you do end up having a bad season, next season you're going into a good wide receiver class, and the year after that you're also going into a good wide receiver class. So yeah, I have him going David Bailey.
Do you think there's any Jeremiah Love smoke here? Alvin Kamara is getting getting up there?
I just don't think
so?
they draft him. I think if Bailey's there, I think they go Bailey.
Okay. What about you, Josh or Peyton?
When you look at the top 3 in this list, you have 3 potentially generational prospects in Bailey Downs and Love. I don't think they pass up on getting one of these 3. If all 3 of those guys are available, they don't go anyone else. Because the receiver room, yeah, they have no one else but Olave, but they can, dabble in that in free agency and trading and whatnot.
Okay.
But it's kind of hard to tell whether they want to go edge or I don't think they go Downs here, but Jeremiah Love is a very intriguing prospect, especially with Kamara going up there in age. They had a promising guy in Kendra Miller last year go down with injury, so it's kind of hard to, assess whether you want to go the running back position at this point or if you want to go to edge rusher. But I'm with Quinn here. You have David Bailey here. You got to go with him.
Okay. Peyton?
David Bailey is one of, you guys say it, he's one of the best prospects in this draft. He's third on this website, and he's honestly second to a lot of fans. They need a receiver. A second receiver would be really nice to go with Chris Olave, and to test Tyler Shuck to see if this year was a fluke, to see what the sophomore slump is like. I think they could very well take Jordan Tyson here, but if David Bailey is available, they will take him. However, if he's not, if they will take Jordan Tyson over a lot of other guys.
Okay. All right. Pick number 9, Kansas City Chiefs. This is where I have Jeremiah Love. Quinn has disconnected. We'll. Oh, there he is. Hey, Quinn.
My whole computer just crashed.
Holy shit. Okay. All right. Pick number 9. This is where I have Jeremiah Love. With the Chiefs. I think that is a best case scenario for them. I think you pair him with Mahomes when he comes back, and it's gonna be pretty special. So.
See, I think that's definitely if Jeremiah Love is there at 9, the Chiefs kind of have to do that. But coming from a guy who doesn't want to see the Chiefs win another couple Super Bowls, I do not want this to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Andy Reid is right there they're at pick 9 and Jeremiah Love is sitting there in the draft room, it's he's licking his chops there. He's getting ready to go for Jeremiah Love, and I think they're gonna make that pick for sure.
Yeah, no, Chiefs should just go get Ty Simpson to replace Mahomes. Actually, I think that's what they should do. Quinn, are you?
No. The Chiefs just traded Trent McDuffie to the Rams. They have no corners. I have them going Mansour Delane, who obviously I want for the Dolphins because we need corner. Yeah. But I have him going here because I feel like this year is kind of just a little bit of a throwout year because they don't have Mahomes for most of the year. His ACL's torn. And drafting a running back and like letting a running back has a short career. Like wasting a year of a running back is a pretty big deal. But I can see them going Mansour Delane and then taking a running back in the second round next year or early first round next year because they don't have a quarterback for this year. So I have Mansour Delane going at 9.
Peyton, who do you have?
Jeremiah Love.
Yeah.
I think this is where he has to go.
Yeah. Okay. Pick number 10 here with the Bengals. I still have Ruben Bain on the board somehow. He's probably not going to fall that far, but I'm going to have.
So who did you who did you have? Who did you have?
So my draft board right now is Mendoza, Reese, Noah, Fano.
I thought we were doing what like the majority vote was.
Yeah, we were doing them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't. I was doing what Cameron was doing.
Oh, I was doing
I
with me and Josh.
I was doing what the majority picked.
See, I was doing my own list here.
That's fine though. It's fine though.
That's cool.
Okay, does everybody know what their own list would have looked like, or do you just want to?
Yeah, mine's the same, other than Maui, Noah, and Fano or switch.
Mine's been the majority. So
Okay. Well, let's just do the majority, honestly. Okay then. So with Jeremiah Love off the board, Cincinnati here. Now I was just booking them in for Bane, so I don't really know. Does anybody have an idea where they think they're gonna go?
I feel like you have to like, even though with the stuff that came out about Downs' knee with the, what is it, degrading meniscus or whatever, like he has some freak injury. I feel like you still have to go here. He's a generational safety prospect, and the Bengals need defense.
Yeah, they
Burrow, with Burrow's injuries, he's not going to be able to put up 60 points a game for that much longer. I feel like he's going to have a short quarterback career, and I feel like once you start building your defense, it will give them a real chance to contend for a Super Bowl.
I agree.
I agree. Also, looking at who else is on the board. Oh, sorry, Payne, if you want to go.
All I wanted to add was that their defense has been awful for seemingly forever. I have Caleb Downs on my board. I don't know if all of you do. So for me, this is an obvious pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think also looking at who else is on the board, they have a couple corners, but they have guys. Cam Taylor-Britt is a very good corner. They have that position sort of already done. Receiver, they don't need that. They have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, which is arguably the best wide receiver duo in the NFL. I think it's just kind of a no-brainer. You have to go Caleb Downs here.
I agree. Here we are, Miami Dolphins. So I'm assuming Mansour Delane's on the board. They're gonna take him.
Yes.
If he's not on the board, potentially, where do they go?
Yeah. In my draft, I had Mansour Delane going to the Chiefs. But since we're doing majority, Mansour Delane is still on the board for me. But if the Dolphins don't have him on the board when they're there, I have him going Jermod McCoy from Tennessee. He's a really solid corner. I feel like it's 1A, 1B between him and Mansour. If not, it's 1 and 2. Jermod was solid all season, and I have the Dolphins going with a corner no matter what here.
Yeah,
I think Dolphins. They're struggling really bad in the corner position. Injuries kind of messed up last year. Trading Jalen Ramsey was average Chris Greer decision right there. It was just not very smart. But yeah, they receiver is a position they could dabble in free agency and trading. They're getting rid of Tyreek Hill, but they have Waddle. They have a couple other good guys in depth. You have to go corner here, and I'm taking Delane over McCoy. But if Delane's not there, McCoy is the pick.
Yeah, I don't think receivers really in the play here. They have Waddle. I think Malik Washington can be a good enough number 2, especially while you don't have like a quarterback you really need to develop like that. So,
in a 7-round draft, you can address receiver later on if need be.
Yeah.
The biggest team need is corner. It's a very important position. 2 of the other prospects on my board, I still have Mekhi Lemon and Jordan Tyson on my board behind Mansour Delane. They have to take a corner. They have to address this, and hopefully that this rebuild can be completed and while we still have good years of Devon Achane, because we know running back careers are typically not very long.
Especially for smaller guys.
Also, I don't have the Dolphins even touching a bunch of offense in this draft, other than maybe taking a quarterback and a receiver, because the coach they just hired is a defensive-minded coach. He's going to want to build up his defense. He's going to want to have a good defense.
Defense and
That's true.
trenches, and then you get.
I can see them going O-line, maybe like in the 3rd, 4th round. We have 3 third-round picks, I believe, so maybe use one of those.
I think maybe depending on who's there, maybe they go wide receiver 2nd round or something like that, or maybe even O-line 2nd round, and then 3rd round's I would say it's just dominated by defense mostly.
Yeah,
I agree. All right, pick 12, Dallas Cowboys. Quinn, what do you think?
See, at this pick, there's not a lot that I love. I could see the Cowboys making a deal with someone way up there, trading up far enough where they could go get Carnell Tate with the franchise tag of George Pickens.
Really? You think
it's
they'd get a receiver?
I don't think Jerry Jones will pay George Pickens next year. I don't think he's ever going to sign.
Too,
Yeah, you have CeeDee
Yeah,
Lamb as well.
but so much of their offense is it's passing. They're throwing the ball. Their playbook is two really elite wide receivers. It always will be, and they've locked in Javonte Williams for I think 3 years. So they're committed to him for this foreseeable future. I could see them going either Mekhi Lemon or Jordan Tyson if they do see themselves not paying George Pickens and kind of having him develop for a year, play outside receiver, play where Pickens and CD aren't. But with no trades, I had them going Keldrick Folk, edge rusher, to replace the Micah Parsons hole. Obviously, no one is going to replace Micah Parsons, but it's going to be the best you're going to get in this draft at this point. But yeah,
I think if they did trade up, it would be for Bain or for Bailey. I don't think they would go receiver because if they don't want to pay Pickens, which I don't know why you wouldn't. He was elite.
Jerry Jones.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, we asked the same question when they said they didn't want to pay Micah Parsons.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I think they probably go edge no matter what. If Folk's on the board, they go Folk, or they trade up and they get one of the other two guys if they can. What about you, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, trading up I see as a viable option. I think I agree with Cam here, where if they do trade up, I think they go edge. I don't really see them trading up for a receiver when they already have CeeDee Lamb. And it's it's possible they pay George Pickens. I think after the year he's had, he deserves it. But yeah, as Quinn's been saying, Jerry Jones not really the kind of guy who wants to do that. But you look at their defense as well. They got rid of Trayvon Diggs. He's been playing ass lately. Deron Bland's been hurt. Jermon McCoy's here. I honestly think they go either him or Kendrick Folk.
Okay.
But I'm gonna lean more towards Jermon McCoy.
Okay. What about you, Peyton?
Yeah, no matter what, I think that no matter what the Cowboys decide to do with George Pickens, they're not going to go receiver. The offense was fine with just CeeDee Lamb. It wasn't as good, of course, but they've been able to make it work, even with the high passing volume. Now that they have Javonte Williams, the running back, they have a great running back. So they need they could trade up and go for David Bailey, assuming they fall around the later 8, 9, 10 picks. I think that they're gonna pick Jermod McCoy because Trayvon Diggs has had a fall off and he's been injured.
Sure. All right, so we have a 2-2 split here. I don't really think about what to do if we had that. Guess we could flip a coin, or we can reevaluate. I don't know. I see Micah Parsons destroyed two defenses last year. He destroyed the Cowboys when he was traded. They were terrible after he was traded, and after he got hurt on Green Bay, the Green Bay defense went to shit. And I don't know. I feel like edge. I mean, who do they have at that position right now? Like, does
Not
anybody
really
know
anyone.
a name?
No, but
Wait, isn't it what's his name? Overshaw or something?
He's a lineman. He's a more of an off-ball linebacker, but
He's an
he's very
off-ball lineman.
solid. And he's had some injury inconsistencies, so it's kind of hard to commit to a guy like that.
I just see them being able to fill corner more easily in free agency than fill edge. There's not a lot of good edge rushers in this class, and I feel like you could just go get two solid corners, and with Folk, it would be a solid defense. It wouldn't be a good defense, but it would be viable for the high power offense that they have.
All
I
right.
can see that. I like Folk or McCoy. I like both picks. I just give the edge to McCoy, but I can see them going Folk here too. So
Okay.
I'm fine with just locking that in.
We'll lock in Folk for pick 12. Pick 13's interesting because you have the Rams, who I feel are a very complete team. And so I've heard some smoke about a quarterback, but I don't think there's anybody worth taking here. That would definitely be like a second or third round thing. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, no, it's kind of hard looking at the best guys available. The top three are receivers and corners, which are two positions they definitely do not need. Obviously, before yesterday they needed corner, and they would have been an obvious pick. But
Yeah.
now that they've traded for Trent McDuffie, they can go out and sign another guy, and they'll be set at the corner position. So, honestly, here, could just go offensive lineman. I like the guy out of Penn State. So yeah.
Let's hear the name. Let's hear the name, Josh.
Ioan.
I mean, how many
If you
years
look,
does Devontae
if you look up
Adams-
his full name, it's probably like 100 letters or something.
Yeah.
How many years does Devontae Adams have? You know, like
He's still performing at a very high level, I think. Yeah, I mean, you mean left in the league or left in his contract?
just really, I mean, left. I mean, how old? He's getting like mid-30s.
He's early 30s probably, but he's playing like he's obviously not the Devontae Adams he was back in Green Bay, but he's still a very good wide receiver too, in my opinion. I think he's got a year or two, 2 or 3 years left in him.
I could see O-line, like Josh said. Looking at the board here, Penn State. Oh God, Olava Vega.
That's the guy I got.
Yeah. Okay. Quinn, do you agree? Are we going with Ian? I don't know how to say his name. Quinn, you good? I think his computer crashed.
I think Quinn's frozen. Yeah. He's just there.
Look at his face. Can this be like our thumbnail?
Yeah, that's the thumbnail right there.
Holy shit! All right. Well, I guess Peyton. Do you agree with the tackle?
I agree that they definitely do not need a receiver or corner.
Yeah.
So they're gonna take the guy with the Polynesian name.
Okay.
Because that usually works out.
We'll lock him in.
Yeah.
Oh God, Quinn's gone again. 14 Ravens. This is where I have Jordan Tyson going.
Yeah, no, I think they could easily go receiver here. Given they probably will keep Lamar Jackson at the quarterback position. Zay Flowers is a very good receiver, but they need someone as because there's been rumors about the Ravens moving on from Lamar.
Why would
I don't think they will. I think it's a horrible decision if they do that. So I think they got to keep him, build around him. Offensive line obviously could be a solid pickup here. They can go Freeling from Georgia, but I think they got to give Lamar some more help weapons wise. I think they go Jordan Tyson or Mekhi Lemon. Personally, I like Tyson way more than Lemon, so I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah, I got Tyson.
I find it interesting how the Ravens offense, they've had great offenses through all of the Lamar Jackson years, don't get me wrong. But since the 2019 14-2 Lamar MVP season, they haven't been extremely dominant. And I've just looked at their team, and for years we said, oh, what did they need? They need a running back. They get Derrick Henry. He's not in his prime. But they solve the running back. Derrick Henry's prime was also 2019.
Yeah.
I mean, he took the Ravens out.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not wrong.
The Raven. I mean, dude, what was it? What was his first year there? 2024. He was insane that year. I think he had like 1,900 rushing yards. It's crazy. What do you think though? Who do you think they? Oh, hey, Quinn.
My whole computer fucking crashed, and
Yeah.
this time it did not turn back on.
Jesus. Are
So-
you like?
Yeah, it did. How are you in the call?
Well, no, it just.
Oh wait, are you like hitting a cord or something, bro?
No, it's genuinely. I like touch my computer, and then it just is like on fire, basically.
You need some cooling, bro. I should. Yo, I
This is the guy that said I'm using a Chromebook, by the way.
Go fuck yourself, dude. This computer's old. I
Zero
don't have money
crashes. Zero crashes.
Bro, I'll come.
I don't
fix
have
it.
money
I'll
like
fix
the code.
computers. I'll come fix it.
I don't have money like the Kobe family.
I built Yaro's computer.
The laptop, dog. You have a mic.
I
have my
Dude,
AirPods in.
I'm on a laptop too. I just have a microphone on my laptop.
How do you have that microphone for a laptop? Who does that?
It's a
That's
plug-in.
I've never seen somebody use a mic with a laptop. I'm not even gonna-
All right,
See?
guys, keep
See, the
hating,
tech
keep
guy
hating.
agrees with me.
The tech guy's wrong. Fuck the tech guy.
Oh.
You
All
heard me,
right.
Cam.
Quinn,
Yeah,
we're on pick 14 here. Ravens.
I'm gonna be dead ass if you can. The whole board's going.
Oh, fuck.
Here, you want me to share my screen?
Hold on, my computer's freezing again.
You want me to share my screen, Quinn?
Yeah. Let me get back into the website.
Should we have a pause for technical difficulties?
No. We're chilling. We're
No,
chilling.
we're
All
goaded.
right.
We're goaded. Hold
I
on.
think we agreed
Okay, roll.
on Jordan Tyson for pick number 14. Unless Peyton, you disagree.
they should take one of those receivers.
Okay.
Oh, wait, go
And
up, Joff. Go
It's
up,
gonna
go
be.
up.
I think.
Oh
it's
yeah,
gonna be
anyway, I'll just
Jordan
watch yours. I'll just watch yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jordan Tyson, pick number 14 to the Baltimore Ravens. Then we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Have a lot of things. One thing they don't need is receiver. So no Mekhi Lemon. What do you guys think?
Looking at who's available, one thing they could definitely go is edge. It's a position that they're kind of struggling at too. They definitely don't need a receiver here. Corner,
Cassius Howell. Is that your
possible.
pick?
Corner's a position where they could go, but I honestly don't see it. They have Tristan Wirfs at their offensive line is honestly one of the better units in the league, so they shouldn't do that. Sadiq, first round tight end is kind of iffy. I think you got to go position in need, which would be edge rusher, and you have Howell and Mesidor here. I do really like Mesidor, but I'm gonna give the edge to Cassius Howell
Cassius Howell.
For-
Okay.
for
I also
15.
agree with that. I will be taking Cassius. Quinn, are you back on?
Yeah, I could see them going Jermod McCoy because they might lose Jamal Dean in free agency. Just because I feel like going Cassius Howell or Mesidor is a reach at this position. It's a pretty deep pull out, and especially not Mesidor. I'm a Canes fan. He is 25 at the time of the draft.
Yeah. That's insane.
I see them going Jamal McCoy, and I see
Okay.
them taking a corner to fill where Jamal Dean is because they're gonna either have to pay him a lot in free agency, or they're gonna have to let him walk. So it's one or the other.
Okay. Peyton, it's all down to you.
I think they're gonna take the edge rusher.
Okay.
Edge.
That's what I think is most likely.
Edge.
Shut up, Quinn. All right. Pick 16, New York Jets. What the fuck are you doing? Pick 16, New York Jets.
Greatest football team on the planet.
Yes. Someone get Christian Camandona in this call right now. Oh, sorry for the
Let's
Oh,
get Garrett Wilson Worshipper in this call.
Yeah, no, but for the Jets, I think they got I think they got to go receiver. Garrett Wilson, he's very good, but with no help, I think whatever quarterback ends up being their starter next year, which God knows who that's going to be.
Tua. I saw something about Tua to the Jets today.
Please take
That
him.
would be so funny.
But yeah, they need someone like if they end up having Adonai Mitchell as wide receiver too, I think whatever quarterback does go to the Jets is just doomed. They're destined for failure. So I think they gotta get a good core around whatever quarterback will be there, and I think gotta go Mekhi Lemon here. It's just kind of a no-brainer for me.
I agree. Mekhi Lemon is my pick.
Receiver being a top on the board it's pretty convenient.
It is.
Yeah, I agree. Receiver. I'm going with Mekhi Lemon.
Gotcha. Pick 17,
Lemon.
Detroit Lions. I'm very surprised. The Lions felt like such a good team last year. I still am kind of shocked every time I remember they didn't make the playoffs. And I don't really know why. What was the reason they were not that good? Was it because they lost their offensive coordinator?
Part of the reason, yeah. Ben Johnson was very. I mean, their offense still performed pretty well,
Yeah, their
especially that run offense. Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery is just a crazy duo. It's kind of crazy that Montgomery is now on the Texans. I don't know if they're going to try and fill someone into that Montgomery role. If they're going to just make Jameer Gibbs the workhorse, which I don't think they should do. But yeah, I think that's part of the reason.
So like,
Who did you guys have the Ravens taking again?
Jordan Tyson.
Tyson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where the Lions go here. Offensive line is a possibility. Um, really, you don't see interior offensive line really taken very early, but we're getting towards the middle late first round here. I could see them taking the tackle from a. Anyway, is there a tackle even on the board at this point?
Yeah, Georgia,
Georgia.
Freeling.
Yes, Freeling. I could see them
Conroe
taking
Freeling.
him possibly. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean they have Panay Sewell on one side, and I believe it was a Taylor Decker on the other side. I'm not sure. Did I hear something about Taylor Decker not returning? I don't know about if I heard something about Taylor Decker, if that was someone else. But I think their offensive tackles are kind of set for now. I don't think that's really a position of need
You
for
can
them
also
at the
move him
moment.
into guard and stuff.
That's true.
It's always
But
good to have
I think interior D line could help. Peter Woods is I think a very good prospect, especially mid first round. Um, I think that's honestly where I go as I go Peter Woods here for the Lions.
Okay. What about you, Quinn?
I see them going with a tackle to partner up with Panay Sewell. It would complete. I could have them going Freeling, and it would just make their O line so much. It would solidify them as the best O line in the league, and they would have no worries on that. They have the skilled players to have one of the best offenses in the league. They have the running back. They have a solid quarterback that can win with that roster. But I don't think Jared Goff is anything special. But if they give him protection, they give him weapons, and then they give him a run game, I feel like there's no way they don't succeed with that offense.
Yeah. What about you, Peyton? Where do you think they go?
I think the Lions offense is going to bounce back next year. It wasn't terrible this year, but it was the first year without Ben Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna take the defensive lineman Peter Woods.
Okay. I think I can side with Peter Woods here. Their offense is really good, and they do have some pretty decent O linemen. So I'll make it 3-1 here with Peter Woods.
I think that right on the interior, they have Lee McNeil, who's very solid interior D lineman, but I think if they put someone up next to him along with Aiden Hutchinson, I think that D line will just be scary.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. The team that is home to 9 is next. Minnesota Vikings.
9.
Did they just get his replacement right now and get it over with?
I think they go. Jamal McCoy's on the board. I think you gotta go him.
Yeah,
the
you
cornerback
gotta go
room
Jamal.
right now is just not great.
It
so.
would be funny if they brought in Ty Simpson and he's literally just 9 all over again.
Yeah.
Ty Simpson is not a good quarterback, and I will say
Definitely
this with my heart.
No,
yeah,
it's just like
Jamal McCoy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
How do I go?
Carolina
Can I go
Panthers.
back a
Wait,
pick?
What's up?
No, I don't think I can.
Yeah,
I don't think I can because I low-key accidentally pressed Freeling. But
Oh man.
when we pick Freeling, I'll just pick Woods.
Okay. Panthers pick 19. I don't know. Not really sure yet. Do you guys
I
have any
watched that
thoughts?
playoff game. I could see them going well, I already clicked Freeling, but I could see them going Freeling here just to protect Bryce Young. I feel like with
I
him
think-
taking you take him to the playoffs, you have to just sit here and be like, okay, this is our guy. They have to make a decision on Bryce Young soon. And I feel like giving him the O line, and he already has Ted McMillan as a weapon, and then going and getting someone in free agency.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like going O line here would change this team.
Yeah, I agree on Freeling.
I agree.
I mean, their offensive line, at least for offensive tackles, I think they're not really like they have Ikem Ekwonu and then they have Taylor Martin on the other side. Obviously, Martin's getting up there in age, but I think he's still a very solid offensive tackle. I could see them going a young guy like Freeling, but you could also end up going a guy like Kenyon Sadiq. He's easily the best tight end in the class. They have no one there right now, but I mean, I'll just go with the room. I think we can go Freeling here.
All right, cool.
Tommy Tremble. Bring back Tommy Tremble respect. Tommy
all
Tremble
right.
is the GOAT.
Tommy Tremble.
Back to Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas at pick 20. So Who do we have them taking? We had them taking
Folk.
Falk. So
Which means, for me, I was torn
Le'Veon
between McCoy
Terrell.
and Folk. I think they got to go corner here. I'm agree with Peyton here. I
Le'Veon
think
Terrell.
Avion Terrell's the pick.
I agree.
Yeah, Terrell's the pick.
That's a good draft for them.
It is.
Oh yeah,
That's
for
a really
sure.
good.
Then we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, my favorite
Oof.
9-8 football team. Actually, they were 10-7 this past season.
Who's their coach now again?
You
You gotta get Dylan on. You gotta get Dylan on.
They fired, or he stepped
McCarthy,
away.
Mike McCarthy.
They fired a mid.
Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, they fired a
Mike
mid
McCarthy.
coach named Mike for a mid coach named Mike.
Get Care Bear in there. I'll
very
save
funny.
that team.
Get double bubble on that playbook right now.
I don't know with the Steelers, dude. Are they gonna play Will Howard? Is Aaron Rodgers coming back? I don't.
That's their plan. I think the people in that organization like Will Howard a lot.
Really?
From what I've heard,
Because
is that
he's not that good.
He's solid.
I
I
think
he's
Will
just
Howard
solid.
is better than.
I think he was kind of slept on going into the draft. I mean, it was kind of a weaker draft class, but I think Will Howard, he has upside. He was at Ohio State. He wasn't amazing. He didn't pop out to you on the stat sheet, but I think he can be a very solid game manager and a very solid quarterback if
You
he's surrounded by
wanna,
the right pieces.
I mean, I guess you give him a chance, but they have some talent.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to just spend a year giving Will Howard, who could potentially be terrible or decent. I mean, I don't know.
I think.
He's like Mason Rudolph with the scoop of caviar on top. So
Yeah.
I feel like the year behind Aaron Rodgers, the year behind Rodgers would have helped him a lot because
Oh, for
Rodgers
sure,
went
yeah.
into that season knowing that this is his last year and he is brought in to mentor someone if he's not going to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He was to mentor him. I feel like you have to give him a chance. I don't think Ty Simpson is any better than him. I don't think who else is there? Ty Simpson, Garrett Nussmeier, Drew Aller, and then
Hey, don't see
Carson
wide receiver
Beck.
Taylor Green. Taylor
There
Green,
was a
man.
there was a time when
Carson-
people in their mocks had Drew Aller as like a top 5 pick. He was never
No.
good, and he never did anything. He got carried by his defense.
Aller and Nussmeier at the beginning of the year were both first round picks,
And
Ty
neither of
Simpson-
them ever should have been, especially Drew
Hey,
Aller. He never
I
did a
think
thing.
Carson Beck is a better prospect than both of them.
Yeah, I
I think
so
Taylor
too.
Green. I think Taylor Green's better than all of them if he's not picked in the first 2 rounds. I think he has the potential to be a very good
yeah.
quarterback. But if he's going to be hyped up like Anthony Richardson was, and he's going to be picked in the first, 2nd round, he's going to be a bust. Because with all that hype around a guy like that, he's so much athleticism, so much raw talent, but doesn't have the IQ, the ball placement yet
Decision-making.
to decision making to put him at that level. I think if he's picked in like the latter half of the draft,
I
5th,
could
6th,
I
7th
could
round,
see a good fit for him would be the Rams.
oh yeah, if we can
Letting
develop
him
behind
sit
a guy
behind
like
Stafford.
Yeah.
that'd be dream scenario for a guy like Taylor Green, in my opinion. I think he could be very good.
Worst case scenario is he goes to the Dolphins and he has to start right away and we
Oh no.
ruin his career.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So who do we have here going to the Steelers then?
Oh yeah, I forgot we were doing that.
Not really. I don't know.
I see them trading, but that's not what's gonna happen. There's not really a lot here. The Steelers have a pretty solid offensive line, right? And their defensive line's also solid.
There's no really running back prospects. I mean, Jalen Warren's okay. He's pretty good.
They're just really solid everywhere, I feel like.
If they want to go if they want a DB, they have later Dylan Thieneman is, I think, a very, very good prospect. I think Thieneman could be a steal if he's picked in the latter half of the first round, but if he's picked mid round, like here by the Steelers, I think Thieneman could be a dog wherever he goes.
Mm.
He reminds me of
what?
He reminds me of I was very high on Eman Mori last year. I thought he was going to be a dog wherever he went, and he ended up being 2nd round pick, late 1st round pick by the Seahawks, and he was an absolute dog this year. I think Thieneman's this year's Eman Mori.
Okay.
I could see them going Sadiq. It just depends how committed they are to Darnell Washington, which I don't
They
think
also
they're
have
very.
Freiermuth and Jonnu Smith. I think they
Jonnu's old, but Jonnu's old. Jonnu's like 32 now. 31.
Yeah, and he's still. I mean, if he was on the Dolphins last year, he still would have probably been our number 1 receiver. I think it's really about how you use him.
Yeah, I just don't feel like Mike McCarthy has the brain power to use Jonnu Smith to what Jonnu Smith could be.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like Jonnu Smith
They
isn't
traded
like
for
a
him
big.
for no reason. They traded for him for
Ex-
no reason. They just
Exactly.
took him from the Dolphins.
Yeah, they did. They didn't really want him. They just
I
wanted
think
us to fail
honestly, from
more.
what I watch, whenever I watch the Steelers this year, maybe I caught them on bad days, but their O line was getting obliterated.
Yeah, I mean, you
Well, they
also
also
have
played
not very
like that.
mobile Aaron Rodgers back there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
if you don't give Rodgers or like he's not going to escape. I could see them going Proctor because there is no guard.
That's what I'm leaning towards.
I was thinking
Yeah, I think positionally, I think it's not a bad pick at all. I'm personally I'm not very high on Proctor. I don't like him at all. I think he's a very raw prospect. I think if you develop him, he can be solid, but I think, yeah, I'm not high on Proctor, but I think it's a thing that the Steelers could go here is offensive line.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
You know,
Yeah, I was looking talking to him the other day though. You already told him that.
Damn.
Oh, he was at Ivy.
Yeah.
Ivy name drop.
Ivy name drop. Ivy name drop of the first pod episode is insane. We've got Edge, Christian Cananoa, and fucking 6'7" all in one segment of the first ep.
Fuck, I don't know, dude. Do we go Proctor? I mean,
They
you guys
have a
really
ton
high.
of. They actually have a ton of options.
Yeah,
they can do.
I could see them going. I could see them going. Thieneman. I don't.
Thieneman.
You want to just lock it in?
Yeah, because they do need safety.
Yeah, I mean, there's also a guy of Toledo, Emmanuel McNeil Warren, but I think I'm personally higher on Thieneman than Emmanuel.
Okay, we'll go.
I really hope they don't go Ty Simpson, because then they're gonna start him over Will Howard, even if Will Howard's better.
They're just another 10-year setback of mid.
Okay, Los Angeles Chargers, pick number 22.
It's gonna be the new Kenny Pickett. It's gonna be Ty Simpson.
Y'all are hating so much. Chargers with their new offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel. Where do they go?
I don't even know if they go offense. I mean, the receivers. They have some good. I mean, they have a good receiver. I mean, they could. Keenan Allen's pretty old. They could.
They have to go O-line.
They have. I'm not gonna lie. Their O-line. I mean, even it was hurt.
They've picked so much O-line though. I feel like they're picking O-line every other year. They had Joe Alt last year. They had
still terrible.
Well, no.
Well, he got hurt.
Slater.
Same thing with the Dolphins. Same thing with the Dolphins.
What's his other guy's name? There was someone else.
But it's just that I feel like they can't go Proctor because they need someone that's going to start now and be good because this is a win.
Caleb Bloom was solid. I like, D-line could use some work too. Caleb Banks is right there.
Yeah, I like Caleb. I watched that. I watched him play against the Canes.
Likes incorporating tight ends. What about Sadiq?
They have a Rondé Gaston. And...
Yeah, Gaston had a really good rookie year.
Oh, that's my L-ball knowledge coming in.
I don't even think they go offense here. I think their offense.
I think they could go Caleb Banks. I like.
They have
Caleb
very
Banks
strong defense. They're gonna pick offense.
You think so? It's possible they could go Denzel Boston. I think they could maybe pair up a receiver with Lab McConkey. Keenan Allen's pretty old.
What about Quentin Johnston?
They have Quinn Johnson, who had a good
Johnson's
start
so inconsistent. He had a good start of the year, but then what do you do after they?
But then you have the consistency of Keenan Allen. And
I would not rely on. I wouldn't rely on Keenan Allen for his age, and I wouldn't rely on Quinn Johnson for his consistency.
I think Denzel Boston.
I'm totally not opposed to them taking the receiver. It's what do we think that they will do?
I think they're taking.
What do I think? I think they will go line just because they got made fun of and Justin Herbert almost died. Justin Herbert almost died in the pocket that game.
Yeah, kind of have
nobody's
to.
jumping off the board and you saw what happened in that playoff game, I feel like you have to.
Like if they don't pick line, like he might throw a fit. He was dying.
Yeah, he genuinely walked out of there on his last legs. Then he was in a boot after the game and he was like concussed.
And then I'm not high on Proctor. I'd rather go Lomu than Proctor.
Yeah, I think Lomu's a better day one starter than Proctor.
And that's what they need.
Proctor's the better. So. Proctor has a way higher ceiling, but this team needs to win football games now with Herbert because Herbert will leave. I don't feel like he's the quarterback that will just sit around and wait.
Yeah.
'Cause
I don't
he
know.
is like he's a person. He's a personality. Like he has personality. Like he's not just gonna
Does
sit
he?
around and be happy.
I
He's
feel
not
like,
just happy all the time. Yes, he does. I've seen it.
eh.
And I feel like Dayton Madison Beer, you can't be on a fucking 7-10 football team. You need to win games, dude. He's gonna have that extra
That's fair.
pressure in the back of his
But what's
head.
up for
He's like,
Jackson Dart though? Yeah.
dude, but yeah, exactly. If he gets outperformed by Dart, Madison Beer leaves and he loses. You can't lose. You can't lose top tier puh nowadays. You can't. You
That's
can't
true.
lose top tier puh.
All
Gotta
right,
keep
so
that.
they're
Gotta
taking
keep it.
Lomu. Is that what we're settling?
Yeah.
On? All right, bet.
Great reasoning. Great reasoning. They're taking
Gotta keep
Lomu
that
because
puh.
Jackson Dart can't lose top tier puh.
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart's oh fuck, Justin Herbert. Same people basically. They were both on my fantasy team.
Okay. Eagles pick 23. I don't know. When we get
I could
to the
see them
later
going
parts-
Boston because I think Brown's leaving.
Yes, I can also.
Brown,
see that.
I think Brown will be on a different team.
Also, he was
and I hope
ass
it's
last season. I mean, he'll probably be fine, but he was.
They're
no,
gonna-
he was
they're gonna-
asked because their game plan. They would just if you play safety high over the top against AJ Brown in this offense,
And you know,
like their game plan. Their game plan was hand the ball off to Saquon, throws a go route to AJ Brown, and I knew that because I had him on 3 of my fantasy teams.
And you know who's the passing game coordinator for the Miami Dolphins now?
Yeah, I know who the passing game coordinator
Kevin
for the Miami
Petula,
Dolphins.
He's not calling the plays,
Jalen
though.
Waddle history.
They're gonna draft a cannon to shoot Nick Sirianni out of.
They're gonna draft. They're gonna go Kurt Signetti with this pick. I think. They need a new coach. They're gonna go coach here.
No, I agree with Quinn though. They're looking at everyone else available. They don't need O-line. They don't need D-line. They don't really need anything but a receiver. If they do end up just bashing AJ Brown, so
Denzel Boston.
I think that's the pick. Honestly.
Yeah,
It's not
or
close.
Concepcion.
Yeah.
Concepcion's close. I feel like though. He was hurt for a little bit of the year, but when when I watched him play,
I like him a lot.
I like Concepcion a lot, but I feel like they don't go him. I feel like they go Boston because of I feel like they go Boston.
Okay.
Yeah.
24. We got the Cleveland Browns again.
Oh yeah.
Team.
We love the
Sadiq
Cleveland
is
Browns.
sliding, but no teams in this area in this like range really need a tight end. So.
I mean, tight end is that kind of position where, like, it's either they can go mid, early first round, or they'll fall to like the third round. It's like it really depends on how bad a team needs a tight end at the time, which a lot of these teams don't.
The only team that needs a tight end is the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they go? Wait, who do we have them taking first? We had Tate, so they're not going to take Concepcion.
Oh, the Browns.
They're not.
Yeah, we had them taking Tate. I don't know.
I could see. I don't know.
I could see.
Yeah, I
Proctor.
could see Proctor.
Especially because they don't need a win now.
Maybe CJ
so.
Allen. Maybe CJ
They don't-
Allen, linebacker.
They
got
don't need
Schlesinger
Banks.
last year. They don't need Banks at all. They got Schlesinger last year, but a linebacker, so they don't need. I could
You
see
don't need
Proctor.
Mesidor. I don't understand on this list how Mesidor is ranked at 23. He is a grown man that should have a wife and kids. Which I think he does have a wife. I don't think he has kids yet though. He should be worrying about retirement soon. I mean, he's got 6 good years of football, and if you draft him in the first round, by the time his rookie contract's over, he's going to be almost out of his prime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
I think
Ahkeem Mesidor though.
Considering they paid Myles Garrett, he is 30.
Yeah,
So,
but
I don't know
Mesidor's
if
not
they're
Myles
stupid.
Garrett.
I don't know if they're stupid and if they're gonna try and build a contender in the next 2 years. I'm
But
just
they
saying
have
what they
enough,
might be
yeah.
thinking.
They'll
Yeah,
try, but
I
they'll
don't
fail
know.
because of the Browns. So
I bet you they
Yeah.
trade. They trade Garrett, not this.
They
either
could
at
have
the
got
deadline this year.
they could have got value out of Garrett.
Oh, they could have traded up so high. They could have had like the 5th pick and then like.
I think
the
they
7th
should have
pick.
because
They
he's
100%
30.
should have. With
They're not
one of
gonna
those
have
teams
to
that
for
needed
at
an
least-
edge rusher,
at least
I
3
think.
years.
I think with Washington that needed an edge rusher now because they have a win now football team with Daniels and McLaurin and all that.
Yeah.
I could have seen that being a good move for both teams. Them having the 6th pick and the 7th pick, and I could see it on kid.
Yeah, we're
and then the Browns either replacing that and going Bane, which would fit their time frame way better.
yeah,
But here I have them going Proctor, I think.
yeah. I have him going Proctor.
Yeah. Agree.
All right, pick 25. We have the Chicago Bears.
There you go. Yeah, I think their defense honestly needs more help than anything. They have weapons surrounding Caleb Williams. I think it's honestly, I mean, DeAndre Swift had a great year, which we've been waiting for a while. Their receivers are solid. Luther Burden's on the come up, so I think they got to go defense here.
Yeah.
The secondary is honestly not bad. They have Jalen Johnson. They have Jaquan Brisker. Their linebackers are solid with
Well,
TJ Edwards.
Brisker's a free agent this year, I think. Right?
I don't see. I see them. I think they could re-sign Brisker. I think they should honestly.
Yeah, I think they should, but
I mean,
They
I
might
think
not.
Caleb Banks is the pick here, in my opinion.
I think they're
agree.
going.
yeah, Banks. Hate the Gators
No
though.
Mesidor.
No, he's 30. He it has a 401k already set up, but he did like my Instagram. I love Ahkeem Mesidor more than anyone else that was on that Miami football team. But for an NFL franchise being realistic, he should not be a first round pick.
Sorry.
He has the talent to be a first round pick right now, and he's better than some of the guys I think that we've mentioned. He led the ACC in sacks. He was one of the best edge rushers in the country, easily. Him and Bane tore apart Ohio State, but he's a 2nd round pick, and it's for a team that needs to win right now. And I feel like I could see Washington going there in the 2nd round. Pairing up Bane and Mesidor again, and I feel like that would still be a good edge rushing duo in the NFL for at least 5-6 years.
I think Mesidor's a win now kind of edge. I think he could go and plug into a defense
I
and
mean, that's perfect for the
just
end of the
wreak
first round.
havoc. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I mean,
I love Ahkeem Mesidor. Ahkeem Mesidor, if you're somehow watching this, I saw that you liked my Instagram post when I reposted the Canes one. And when I reposted your post, you liked my Instagram story. So shout out you. I love you. But I don't think I think
hearing this shit.
he's gonna hear this. I don't think you're gonna go first round, but you should. You should.
You've just spent the past like 10 minutes saying why he shouldn't, but okay.
He shouldn't, but he is the talent too.
Okay.
That's my take.
Buffalo Bills, pick 26. I have receiver. Kevin.
Yeah, they have to go Concepcion.
Yeah, I think that's.
I
really
think
nice.
Concepcion has a chance to be the next Tyreek Hill, like a lead
Yeah.
speedster
I
wide
think
receiver.
he's
He's watching him play again against Miami because all I watch is Miami football. Well, I watch other games, but I watched every Miami game, and watching him play against us, that was the only part of the Texas A&M offense in the first half that put any fear in my heart. Marcel Reed was dog shit. Their running game was solid, but Concepcion was their go-to weapon, and I feel like he is easily the best wide receiver, definitely on the board, and I feel like he could be a top 3 wide receiver in the draft.
I think I see him as one of the steals of the first round. I think Caleb Banks could be in that conversation as well. I think this is an easy pick for them.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. 27, San Francisco 49ers. Get August on the call. I don't know.
Horrible team, horrible franchise. Shout out Cade McLean. Go Seahawks.
Here's a problem. I don't think it
don't need
really
anything.
matters who the Niners have on their roster. I think it's just, especially on defense. Wait, did Brian Flores leave? He did, right?
He
was on the Vikings. Right? Yeah, he's the Vikings.
Oh, not
DC.
fucking. No, sorry, Robert Saleh. He did leave. Yeah,
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
Titans head coach.
I'm being an idiot. Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say like it doesn't really matter who they have on their roster because they still had a great team and their entire team was injured. So, I don't really know.
I think they would have gone. I think they would have gone receiver if Conception wasn't the last pick.
Yeah.
But
Where the fuck is Brandon
Yeah,
Ayuk? What happened to him?
Yeah.
he's gone. And
Did you
I
see
mean,
the live?
I saw.
The
Yeah, I
live
saw
he
that.
did, just holding an ice cream
It
cone
just
until it
melted.
melted.
He's gone.
That's how you know
bro.
you lost
Holy
it.
CTE.
Honestly, if a team's gonna go Ahkeem Mesidor in the first round, I feel. Wait, do they still? They still have Nick Bosa, right? Yeah, never mind.
yeah.
He's just hurt. I don't know. I could see them going C.J. Allen because Greenwall's gone.
And Warner's coming off an injury.
Greenwall's been
Warner's coming off an injury, and it's a good play. Like Warner, I feel like is hurt a lot, and having a young guy behind him that can kind of learn from him would be good because it just allows them to go from Warner immediately to another amazing linebacker if they develop him correctly.
Yeah.
But
I think
I think C.J. Allen.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I could see that.
Let's book it. Pick 28. We're getting to the last few ones here. We got the Houston Texans.
I think
That
Houston
don't
here.
need
I think Kenyon Sadiq's right there. They do have Dalton Schultz. I'm not sure if he's going to be a free agent or not, but I think if you surround C.J. Stroud with a couple more weapons, I think he's the best available easily. They don't need edge rusher. They have Will Anderson, who's arguably the best edge rusher in the NFL.
They need to take
I could see them going Emmanuel McNeil Warren,
Ty
but
Simpson.
I think the
I
pick
could
here is
honestly, with the reaction of Houston Texans fans to the C.J. Stroud playoff
he
game,
was bad. He was.
it was
really
horrible. It was hard. That was like a Tua football game.
Yeah.
bad. No, I don't even know if Tua is at a game that. No, he.
Bro,
has.
I
The Browns
watched that.
game?
I
The
watched
Browns game.
the
last
Browns
season?
game, bro. Dude, when they played Pittsburgh and he threw that duck up there, Josh has a stronger arm than Tua.
Oh wait, I know
I
what you're
honest-
talking about now. The pick. Oh my god.
Yeah, I could see them going safety here. I think that they just last year they signed Schultz to a new extension, and Schultz is a pretty solid tight end. I don't see that as a need. I don't see weapons as a need. I think if there was a wide receiver out there that I liked, and I'm not going to say Omar Cooper because I hate the Indiana Hoosiers. I could see them going wide receiver, but I think if they just commit to having the best defense in the league, CJ Stroud, and they can hold teams to 10 points every game, CJ Stroud is bound to one year have a playoff run where he can put up 2 touchdowns and not 152 interceptions a game.
That's fair.
I think that they're gonna take one more defensive player here, and then for the rest of the draft they're gonna focus on offense.
Yeah,
Because their offense is
so
bad. The top prospects here are defense on my board at least. You have Mesidor, T.J. Parker, Emmanuel McNeil Warren. Those are the top 3, and then there's Kaden McDonald, Colton Hood. It goes on, and then the next offensive player that they could take is Omar Cooper, but I don't think they're gonna go there and reach. I think they're gonna take a great player and add to the defense, and then for their next picks, they're gonna.
Mesidor could fit really well into this team's timeline too, because they're contending now, and to put someone on another really good edge rusher on the other side of Will Anderson would cause major issues for a defense.
Don't we have Daniil Hunter too though?
Yeah,
I thought they were playing him more inside this year. I swear I watched him.
Their D line is unstoppable.
But
what about
if they can play
Warren? I think that's my pick.
Yeah, I could see them going there. But they have
who
do they have? They have someone at safety. Iman Ware. Or no, Petrie. No, they have someone. No, they have someone else. Oh no, that was a corner.
Bullock,
the young guy.
Bullock. Or Kalen Bullock.
No, they had,
Kalen Bullock.
Yeah, they drafted him
they're
last
just
year.
A quarterback
No, they
away.
had someone they drafted last year in the 4th.
They have Kalen Bullock and Jalen Petrie.
Ty
Simpson. They need
Simpson.
O-line.
They do need O-line, but there's no one
They
here.
need O-line really bad.
There's no
Blake
O-line
Miller.
on the
You
There's
can't.
none.
Yeah, I don't.
They're gonna take defense here. I think. Do they have if they have a second round pick, then they'll take O-line.
There is not
I think so
no
too.
lineman for a long time.
I think they go Sadiq or McNeil Warren.
Yeah, I could see McNeil Warren.
Okay, well we'll lock in McNeil Warren.
Yeah, they have Yeah, they have 2 second-round picks.
Okay.
I
Yeah, they
googled
can
it.
get some quality linemen there.
I
29.
mean, I googled that. I googled that.
Good job, King.
Good job, Pete.
They're gonna
Good
pick an
job.
O-line in the second round.
Call it here. That's a
Put-
guarantee.
Everyone put your money on it.
Guaranteed.
Everyone put your money on it.
Wait, who did we pick for? Wait, who did we take for the?
McNeil Warren.
McNeil one.
Okay.
All right.
If you
29.
one.
LA Rams.
Rams,
I think they
could
go
also
Sadiq.
I think they could go
I
Sadiq
think they
too.
go
They-
Yeah.
Higby's not
that-
very
Who's their
good.
tight end right now?
Higby.
Yes, Tyler Higbee.
A lot of people I've
He's
seen
old.
having Ty Simpson go here because Sadiq they have going way earlier than us. Well,
What's
no,
the
because
point?
this is the last year of Matthew Stafford.
Maybe. Okay, do
Probably
you genuinely
fucking-
think if Matthew Stafford goes and wins MVP again and gets bounced in the conference championship again, he's not going to come back for another season? He's going to
I
retire
could
on an
see it.
MVP. Dude, I don't think Matthew
Regardless,
Stafford
Simpson's
will
not
a
retire when he's
quarterback.
playing at that level. I think he loves the game enough to kind of wait till
Regardless,
he's
Simpson's
bad.
not a first round quarterback in my opinion. I don't
Yeah, I
think
also
he
don't
is
think
Yeah,
Ty
first
I
round.
don't
Simpson's
think he
very
is.
good.
But
This
also
is not the.
just
This
having-
is not the class to draft a quarterback.
It really is.
Yeah, I would wait to go quarterback, but I feel like if you're gonna wait, I feel like him going. I feel like
Go for a Super Bowl next year, and then worry about that when he
Yeah.
retires.
You know, yeah.
yeah, but also like you can't do that because that's what puts a team into a bad situation. Like you have a contending roster, but a pretty dog shit quarterback.
Ty Simpson
Or
is not the answer.
Trade for
Yeah, but,
Anthony
like-
Richardson.
No, Cam, stop talking. We're gonna kick you off the podcast.
Oh.
Hey, can we? Yeah, can we kick him off of his own
Trade,
podcast?
trade for
He
Tua.
started. Can we trade Cam for Dylan?
Oh,
Who's
man,
the
I'm
best
hitting low.
prospect that isn't in this call? Who's the best choice?
Cade McLean.
Yeah, Taco Tippy.
Does Marco have
Taco
does Marco have
TV.
good ball knowledge? Christian.
Marco
Yeah,
also would be
he
a good
does.
option.
Christian.
Marco-
He
Goes
does,
very
but
good
he's a
on that.
Patriots fan.
Bo is solid. Bo is solid. He's a
Let's
Texans
bring
fan.
Evan Gross into the call.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, let's bring Evan back.
Okay. I
Uh,
think that I
Sadiq.
think they go Sadiq,
Okay.
but I think they go Taylon Green later. It depends how much his stock drafts because that insane 40 time.
Okay.
I feel like the 40 is getting less and less trustworthy.
It is because
Yeah, because players train for
Like
it.
everyone's they just train the
And
whole offseason
they
because it's
train
like the
for-
biggest thing.
Everyone's on plyometrics.
And also, it
I-
doesn't really tell, like, there's very few opportunities where you're going to be straight away speed. It's so much more important to have,
Yeah.
like, quick agility making
40-yard
quick cuts.
dash. The 40-yard dash was made for like a punt situation where if you're like the gunner on the punt team, you're running
Yeah.
40 yards. That's how far the punt's going. That's like what it was made for. It's not made for a receiver running a go route. It's made for
Yeah.
being a gunner on the punt team.
Because you're getting but
You're running straight forward to the returner, 40 yards.
I want Ahkeem Mesidor to be there for the Dolphins so bad. I think
all
I'm
right.
just
We're on
saying no.
Sadiq?
Pick 30.
Yeah, Sadiq.
We have the Broncos.
I feel like a lot of these picks in the later rounds I could see Mesidor go.
I
But
could see,
putting him
I
with-
could see that.
Seeing him with Joel Bonita would be fucking. That would be a crazy defensive line. I feel like, or is it?
Yeah.
What's the guy's? The edge rusher's
Nick
name is Joel
Benito.
Bonita.
Or
Nick
Nick
Bonita.
Benito.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I could see.
Probably.
I could see Mesidor going here to Denver for sure. Maybe T.J. Parker.
I think Mesidor.
Hayden McDonald would be a solid pick too. I think their inside D line could use some help. I think just D line in general is the pick here. Is the top 4
Yeah.
available.
Yeah. Other than Bonita, I could see them only wait. They could wait on Mesidor because I feel like if they don't pick him, New England won't. New England might. Seattle won't.
New England could honestly. Their D lines. I mean, I don't think who's there.
Yeah, and Chason's leaving. I feel like if Mesidor goes here, then New England's gonna go TJ Parker. I think it's gonna go Mesidor Parker or Parker Mesidor.
So,
Yeah, I think that's true. I think those two
so
is.
Denver has the first pick out of both. So who do they take?
I think Mesidor's a better prospect.
I'll just go best first available Mesidor
Okay.
Isidore.
and T.J. Parker with the
And
next
y'all
pick.
think New England takes Parker? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Makes sense.
In
their-
Seattle-
their D-line isn't that great.
Yeah, and there's no wide receiver that's good enough to. pass. And I feel like that they could trade with the Eagles for AJ Brown.
Yeah.
They could send that
no,
pick.
They could. They could also pick up Tyreek. I don't know if that's like a game changer though.
I think Seattle could replace their Anthony Bradford situation with Emmanuel Pregnon, who's a very solid interior D line with Oregon.
I very much
Emmanuel Pregnon.
I very much enjoy that pick from Joff.
Yeah. They can get full outlay from the Ravens.
Full outlay. Anthony Bradford. No, I think I go Pregnon here for the second.
All right, let's lock it in, and that is the draft completed. I'll run it down here. So
that took forever, dude. Holy fuck.
It took the whole time.
That shit was 126 minutes. We got Mendoza, Reese, Maui Noah, Fano, Styles, Carnell Tate, Ruben Bain. Hold on. David Bailey. Where something happened here.
Do you want me to read? I have like do you have all like the right picks?
Yeah. No, you can read it though, because my screen is cooked.
All right, so we have Mendoza first, the Raiders. Arvil Reese at 2 to the Jets. Francis Mauanoa, 3rd to the Cardinals. Spencer Fano, 4th to the Titans. Sonny Styles, 5th to the Giants. Carnell Tate, 6th to the Browns. Ruben Bain, 7 to the Commanders. David Bailey, 8 to the Saints. Jeremiah Love, 9 to the Chiefs. Caleb Downs, 10 to the Bengals. Mansour Delane, 11 to the Dolphins. Kendrick Falk, 12 to the Cowboys. Ione, 13 to the Rams. Jordan Tyson, 14 to the Ravens. Cassius Howard, 15 to the Bucks. Mekhi Lemon, 16 Jets. Peter Woods, 17 Lions. Jerome McCoy, 18 to the Vikings. Monroe Fleming, 19 to the Cardinals. Avion Terrell, 20 to the Cowboys. Dylan Thieneman, 21 to the Steelers. Caleb Lomu, 22 to the Chargers. Denzel Boston, 23 to the Eagles. Proctor, 24 to the Browns. Banks, 25 to the Bears. Inception, 26 to the Bills. TJ Allen, 27 to the Niners. McNeil Warren, 28 to the Texans. Sadiq, 29 to the Rams. Mesidor, 30 to the Broncos. Parker, 31 to the Patriots. And Pregnon, 32 to the Seahawks.
Woo! Good stuff. Good stuff, Josh.
Took us 14 years to do that fucking mock draft.
Yeah, no. Okay, no. Maybe no more of those. Maybe we'll.
Yeah. Wait, no, hold on. I'm gonna pause real quick. All right, draft over. We're gonna talk some NBA. So we have about 20 games left in the NBA season. There are good.
Oh, P-Bear's gone.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he's back.
What's up, man? Peyton, you good? You awake?
He's not good. He's jerking it.
Okay, he's jerking it. So yeah, NBA. We're gonna do a little debate here with the playoffs starting up in about like a month or so. I'm gonna name 2 players, and some might be easy. We all agree. Some we might disagree, and if we disagree, we have to explain why we disagree with each other. So,
okay, no, look, you tough though. Fuck with that.
so I'll start us off here. What was tough? I'm sorry, I'm confused. What was tough?
I have no idea what he just said.
What was tough?
Hey, didn't you say that you had like? What did you say? You just said some bullshit, and I was like, yeah,
he was gonna cook us.
You just said
he was
gonna
No, I said I'm gonna cook with this.
Yeah, and I said, yeah, fuck with that. I fuck with that, bro. That's tough.
Okay.
Stuff.
Quinn was actually telling me about that the other day, though.
Chills,
so, like,
chills.
Yeah. Job is being hella crystal right now.
All right. Debate number 1. We have Luka Doncic versus Anthony Edwards. Luka?
Yeah.
As a better basketball player, Luka. As a better basketball player, Luka.
Absolutely not.
Anthony
Edwards
obviously.
Have y'all watched a single Lakers game this season? Actually, Peyton, what do you believe? What do you believe?
P-Bear knows not to speak on this.
I fuck with that though.
I'm gonna say Luka.
Really? Right now, Luka Doncic, not Luka from 2023. Right now, Luka Doncic, you would take over right now Anthony Edwards. Because
Yes.
right now, Luka Doncic
I think right
is
now
one
it's
of the worst
the closest
defenders of
it's
all
ever
time.
been.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, I haven't touched this since this Discord in so long. I just got an alert from a Minecraft server I was in about fucking 4 years ago.
Okay.
I urge you guys to go watch a Lakers game and
I have
watch
watched a
how
Lakers
much
game.
of a liability Luka Doncic is on the defensive end of the floor. And watch
Bro.
how much of the offense. Yes, he puts up 32, 8, and 7, but his
averaging.
usage rate is so high, and he has no off-ball game. His shot diet is the like worst shot diet I've ever seen. He's just shooting step back threes like every possession.
But that shit go in. That shit go
he
in.
shoots under league average from 3, bro.
Dude, because he's shooting 20 of them. If you shoot 20 of
Exactly,
anything.
and it's bad for the team.
Dude.
You know what? I
How
do
many
think
games, though?
Cameron makes a case for about this year.
This year his
For
stats
this
are
year.
great, but he doesn't have the impact, bro.
Sometimes his effort lacks sometimes because I think his mentality's weak because he's like, oh, I'll put up 30 points.
Dude,
And
Luka only.
Luka's-
on defense, I'll just sit around and smoke a cigarette, and LeBron
Luka
can chase down block it.
Luka faked the entire fucking media with that diet shit. He was on Sports
I'm gonna fake the
Illustrated.
internet.
Bro, he was.
This is how I fake the
every
internet.
fat guy goes on a diet for 2 months and then gives up, and that's exactly what Luka did because he is so. out of shape right now.
Luka getting skinny every year is like the same
No,
thing
he
as the
genuinely
videos
got
of
in
Ben
such good
Simmons in the
shape.
offseason
Shit
saying Ben Simmons can
threes.
shoot now.
Dude, but
It's the
no,
exact
Luka's
same thing. He's so out
Luka's
of
usage
shape.
rate is 37.8 and Ants is 31.6. It is not significantly. It's not significantly higher. And they're averaging probably around the same points.
That's
probably around
decently
the same.
significant, but Ant is like
Yeah,
significantly more efficient.
but Ant has the playmaking abilities of a fish.
Okay, no, Ant
He's
is
like-
an okay playmaker. Luka's playmaking is good, but like it is not like he is not Tyrese Halliburton. I will say like Tyrese
Yeah, but
Halliburton
he's
actually
still a
sets up his
playmaker.
offense. Luka will get a bunch of assist numbers, but that's just like it's different. I don't think Luka's stats are anywhere near his like actual impact, like at all. I think his impact.
Dude,
is
I
much
think
lower.
I think the problem, and I hate to say this, right now is 52-year-old LeBron James.
Bro, LeBron's been good.
No, it's been like there's stats and everything that I've seen that have just said Braun is hurting this team more than he is helping. He's like he's 52. He's 90. He's like
I've been seeing that too, though. I've been seeing stuff about how he's
Really?
like, you know, he's
I
been
haven't
kind
seen
of
it. He is
inconsistent
hurting.
with. I mean, he did have his first game under 10 points this season. You can tell the efficiency is going down.
It
He's
is.
not as
not
much,
making
you know.
threes as much. His
I mean, like,
He's-
and that takes away from Luka's game because Luka does have to play. Luka is an on-ball player. Like that's
Yeah,
what
but
he
you
is.
can-
That's
yeah,
what you're
but
taking, Luka.
You should be able
You're
to
taking.
diversify your game a bit more. He is like exclusively on ball. He literally cannot be off ball. If Luka's off ball,
But that's
he is
all he's been.
detriment.
He's
And
always been.
he's
all his
arguably the best
career.
player in the he's arguably the best player in the league as being an on-ball player.
I don't think his
Not
stats,
currently, but a couple of years ago he was arguably the best player in the league, being a
Jokic
primarily
has been the
on-ball
best
player.
player in the league for the past 3 years, and it's not.
I think
Just-
Luka, and I think we're also forgetting Luka is one of the biggest playoff jumpers. Like his stats jump insanely, and his impact jumps insane. Luka took that Mavs team to the finals, and he fucking killed Ant.
Yeah,
Or no,
actually, if we're talking about
Yeah,
this
but
Yeah,
year,
this year he has not been that good. That was a different.
Yeah,
player.
but he wasn't like amazing in the regular season.
in
he wasn't in- he
2023?
He was he wasn't in like MVP races or anything. He was
almost everyone agrees that he should have been MVP over. Is that the
Jokic.
Embiid year?
No.
no, it should have been
2023?
Jokic over Embiid. It should have been Jokic over Embiid.
I don't know if that was the Embiid year, but dude, go look at his 2023 statistics.
I don't think
2024,
Luka.
2024
The
is
stats are
when they
the
went to the
exact-
finals.
Yeah, it was 2023
2024.
to 24. It was 23 to
Yeah,
24.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I would much rather personally, if I'm going to the playoffs this season, I'd much rather have Anthony Edwards as my best player. Because Anthony Edwards in the playoffs, like in the regular season, he's okay on defense. He's genuinely like an elite two-way player in the playoffs.
He's averaging He's averaging the same points,
Yes.
assists, rebounds on 2% less from the field, 2% better from 3.
It's an eye
And
test thing, man. It's
Well,
just and defensively he is significantly worse than he was.
bro, on
the
fucking eye
Nuggets.
test, Cam Thomas is one of the best players in the fucking history of the
No,
league
that's
because
the
he can just
exact
go get
opposite. Cam Thomas.
No, he can just
from the
go get a
stat
bucket,
line
like-
is one of the best players. But you
No,
watch the
no,
game
he's
and he doesn't
not.
have an impact. Yes, he
He
is.
does have an
He
impact.
can put up
I've watched
40.
Cam Thomas. I watched
If you
every
watch his
Brooklyn Nets
highlights,
game
he's the
last
best player
season.
in the
Yeah,
history
if you
of the
watch
league.
his
If you
highlights and you watch his box
watch
score,
a full game,
I think Luka's way better than Ant. I think that he impacts the game. I just don't think you can take a Ant has no playmaking ability.
that is not true. He doesn't have
barely has
Luka's
a playmaking.
playmaking ability, but he does have playmaking ability for sure.
Okay, so he has better defense, worse playmaking, worse rebounding at this point, worse scoring. I'm taking Luka to go get a bucket over Ant. I'm taking Luka to go make a play over Ant.
I'll take
Luka's like
I'll take Luka to get
Yeah, in a
to get
one-play
to get
scenario,
to
but
make
this is a
play,
game-long
to make a
scenario.
play and to get a bucket.
yeah, and
This is a game-long
But-
scenario, not a play
Yeah.
scenario. Yeah, if you need Luka to get a bucket, maybe you need Ant to
in the
win you a
playoffs,
game.
I'm taking Luka. I think in the playoffs, I'm 100%. Playoff Luka. Luka in the playoffs is one of the biggest jumpers. I feel like it's overshined by other than Jimmy. Over the last couple of years, Luka's been the biggest playoff jumper other than Jimmy. And I feel like it's overshined on what Luka's doing. Other than that one season, he took them to the finals. Jimmy overshines it, obviously, because Jimmy's taking 8-seed Heat to the finals. And to go bring his numbers from fucking 19 points a game to fucking 30. Like, that's obviously going to overshine Luka's. But Luka's improving significantly from the regular season to the playoffs every year consistently.
I don't know. Well, I think it's 3-1. You guys in favor of Luka, right?
Yeah, fuck you, Cam.
No, I'm kind of with Cam here.
Oh, P-Bear's dick, right?
I'm like close, but I'm like kind of leaning.
Blue
Cam.
team versus red team.
Again,
Blue
Again,
team versus red team.
2023, I'm taking Luka Doncic, but I urge you, go watch a Lakers game and look at his defensive effort and look
I've
at how much
watched-
reliability he is. I know you have, but
just
you
think-
haven't been paying
you know
attention
what?
to that.
LeBron is a problem because he doesn't take accountability for anything. Everything that the Lakers have touched has pretty much turned to trash in recent years since their fluke bubble win that was gifted to them by the refs.
Yeah,
Facts.
go Heat.
Everything that they have touched has turned to trash.
Yeah.
So and I think LeBron is at the head of that. LeBron got JJ Redick hired because of their little pod.
I'm gonna be the next coach.
I do really like.
Braun's gonna put me on his
He's
pod.
gonna hear
And then
your
when
take.
people speak bad about his
I
son,
think-
because his son's a below average, mediocre player, he freaks out. He's more worried about.
I
his
don't think
son
Bronny's bad.
He's not. It's not about his player. It's about. He's honestly.
Did
Can't
you
stop
see
digging
what he
in your
said
ear.
about Jaylen Brown? Jaylen Brown mumbled at like summer league when Bronny was first drafted. He mumbled to like Angel Reese and somebody else like, "I don't think Bronny's an NBA level talent." He like mumbled it to them, like not knowing he was being recorded, and Braun saw that and like lost his shit about it. He was like,
What's your son?
yeah, I get it, but he didn't say it publicly. He was just like saying
No, dude, he was mic'd up. He knew that shit was gonna get
He
picked
was
up.
not mic'd up. It was not mic'd
Who
up.
was
It
mic'd up?
No, Jaylen
There's
Brown
no
was
way
not
it was
mic'd
that
up.
clear,
They
'cause I-
they lip synced it, and they saw what he said
Oh, they did. I thought it
from
was
like a
so
very far away camera. He did not know he was being recorded, and he said it to somebody in private. And LeBron fucking lost his shit and said, "Oh yeah, I fuck with Jaylen Brown, but I don't fuck with what he said about Bronny at Summer League." And that was what he was.
Yeah,
talking about.
That's low-key a fair take. That's wait, hold
Bro,
on.
he did
Yeah,
not
but-
say that to anybody, like to the
No,
media
but
at
still,
all.
he literally said, "I fuck with Jaylen Brown, but I don't fuck with him talking shit about my son."
Yeah.
That is completely a fair take. Yeah,
Like, to
yeah,
say
that's
that to the
insane.
media-
What do you mean? How is that not a fair take?
I don't, because like to say that to the media, because he was asked about his relationship with Jaylen Brown in regards to
You
because he's
respect
the
him as a
NBA
player.
president.
That's the right answer. That's
He
the right
respects him as a
answer to
player.
say.
He doesn't
I don't know,
fuck
dude.
with what he said. He
Why
respects him as a
LeBron-
player, though. He
I
respects
don't
him
know. I
as a
don't know
person.
why
He
you
doesn't-
would mention the Bronny thing there, but whatever.
Well, they asked him his
What do you- it's his son.
has more
It's his
power
son.
just
Obviously,
because
you gotta
it's his
bring that
son.
up.
Son, but it's not like Jaylen Brown was shit talking him. He was just like saying something in private to somebody else. That,
Yes,
like he doesn't
so-
think
a
he's
reporter-
an NBA level player. It
A
wasn't
reporter
it was
probably
fucking
asked
Angel
him that
Reese.
question.
It was
No, but
while
the
he was sitting
reporter asked-
courtside.
Cameron, shut the fuck up and listen. The reporter probably asked Braun the question about Jaylen Brown, so he gave the right answer saying, this is my, like, oh yeah, no, Jaylen Brown's a good dude, but I don't fuck with what he said about my son.
This was recently in
That's
regards to the
completely
NBA player
fair.
presidency.
That's like if someone was talking shit about, like, one of my friends was talking shit about, like, my cousin.
I don't know. I think
And
it's
was
just
like,
strange.
yeah, nah, that motherfucker's stupid as hell. I was like, oh, I fuck with him, but I'm not fucking with what he's saying about my family. Like, that's completely fair to say.
Yes, but he did. Okay, we'll get away from this in a second. But it's not like Jaylen Brown was going out into the media or was asked if he thinks Bronny's an NBA level player. He was simply like just fucking talking to Miss Meebounds, Angel Reese about it on
but
courtside.
it got out. He's an NBA player.
Out.
He's gonna have eyes on
Let it
him.
become.
I don't know.
So what did Braun do wrong? Braun did nothing wrong.
I don't know. He didn't do anything wrong. I did. Okay.
No, LeBron is a bitch and a weasel is what he is.
Thank you.
And
Peyton.
he is to blame.
Hold on.
Thank you, Peyton. Where'd he go?
Fuck you, fuck your mom, and fuck LeBron. LeBron's a bitch.
Oh.
He's getting a jersey, bro. I know it.
My Braun jersey's in the wash.
I gotta keep LeBron. Dude. Hold on.
See, Jothka.
Of course, we're talking about Luka versus Ant, and it somehow gets into a discussion.
If LeBron will say, I am in support of Ant, but I think a lot of the reason that I would take Ant is because of LeBron. I think if Luka was still on the Mavs.
That's a good jersey too. He just
If
wanted to
LeBron
show off his
retires-
arms on the pod.
But
You just wanted to show off your arms on the pod.
I swear I did, bro.
Guys, look at this jersey.
Guys,
oh my
look at
god.
Holy fucking pick stain! Holy shit!
Yo, put this shit on the internet immediately.
Okay.
Oh my god, Cam, you just start wearing like white or black, dude. Jesus
I know,
Christ.
I do. It's bad.
If that's not the truth about your house being burning hot that I said in the middle of our
I have a fan
break.
pointed directly at me right now too.
Bro, your parents need to fix the air conditioning,
They
dude.
do.
Lock in. Tell Gabriel to lock the fuck
The
in.
AC, the Wi-Fi, the laundry, the
Okay, the Wi-Fi is
fired
good.
snacks,
Hold on. The Wi-Fi is
the
good.
dirty what's the thing that's dirty?
The expired
Something's dirty.
snacks.
Food.
Expired snacks,
Hop on that shit for
AC,
me right now, bro.
the
Hop
fifth
on that shit
Wi-Fi
right now.
network
Hop on
that
what?
doesn't work.
Dude.
Start fixing your house, gang.
Oh,
Get to
dude,
it. Chop
spring-
chop.
You need to fix the
Alright.
whole house. You got to
I don't-
do all that laundry.
Bro,
Someone's got to
dude.
do all that laundry.
Spring break,
visit.
spring break, we're gonna have a segment of the podcast where we just record ourselves going through Cam's pantry and finding
We'll
expired
do like,
things.
you know, like
I'll be cleaning every day, but don't fix that shit like
we'll
that.
just like record like fixing Cameron's house, and it'll be like a big project.
Bro,
We're looking at like series.
Okay, this is getting
Wait, wait,
overblown. My house
Wait,
is
Sue
fine.
has you cleaning every day, but you don't get shit like the AC fixed.
I don't know how to fix a fucking AC unit, Josh. What do I do?
Get your fucking hands dirty, Cam. It's not all dildos and butt plugs out here.
Okay.
Well, let's not forget the coldest heated pool of all time.
Bro, that shit is at 80 degrees every time, and your pussy ass can't take it, bro.
Whoa.
Nobody wants to go
hey.
in there when it's.
I enjoy it. I think it's great.
Maybe like during the
Bro,
summer when it's
You
100
got, they
degrees.
sold their soul for a nice pool and a hot tub.
No.
They sold the
Barnes
rest of the
family.
house for the pool and the hot tub.
I'm not gonna put prices on the internet because my mom's weird about that. All right, next player.
$3 million for the Barton household.
Realistically, I don't know how much.
Philly Vision Lab.
It is not $3 million.
Yes,
Cam.
it's obviously not $3 million, but it's probably
Just
like.
want to let you know. I was just making sure you knew. Let's say Cam's address on the pod.
No, please don't.
I haven't saved. No, I'm
Let's
just
see if
kidding.
he remembers to edit this out, and we'll drop his address.
Please don't. All right, moving on.
We
who
should
would
also
you
have
rather
social
have?
security numbers.
Who would you rather have right now, assuming health throughout the entire playoffs, between Victor Wembanyama and Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Health, Wemby. Giannis is not going to stay.
No, I
Giannis is
said
not
assume-
going to stay healthy.
That's fair.
Oh, assuming he,
Well, yeah,
I
we'll
don't
do
think
both.
Giannis.
Assuming health, you would take Giannis.
Yeah, assuming he's playing the games, Giannis is a better player than Wemby.
Okay, not assuming health, who would you take? Because
I
Wemby's
think
also
there's-
been hurt a lot.
Yeah, but I think there's a better chance that Wemby will get through a whole season than a whole playoff than Giannis. Because a lot of the Spurs, like, I feel like they're keeping him out extra time for these injuries because they have a good enough team to make, like, in the playoffs, if they're making a run, then I feel like they would bring him back a little earlier. They're just making sure they're not rushing him back because someone with that size body is so fragile.
I don't know, dude. I think Giannis is in a completely different tier of player than Victor
Yeah,
Wembanyama.
I'm taking Giannis. I think he's just
Yeah,
too
I'm just
dominant.
I don't think
I would
Giannis
take-
stays healthy
I
through a
would take
playoff run. He
Giannis this
never
year,
does.
But we haven't. I would take Giannis, but
Dude.
with the caution, we haven't for this year. I would take him. We haven't seen much of him recently. His team really fell apart. And
Bro,
I think his the best year that we'll ever see from him was 2019, 2020, and then the 2021 playoff run. Those were his peak. He's still amazing, but those were his peak years. Those years happened already.
the idea of Wemby is still so much better than the player. Bro.
So if
Yeah.
So he
Like-
played. I would take Giannis now, right?
Yeah.
He's played his first game back the other
Back.
day. He's looked good still, but
Dude, he's been great
We'll
this
see.
season.
yeah.
I
He's
just-
better on
just-
defense for sure.
Bro, but like if you're putting like Wemby, if you're say the
Miami Heat.
what's it called?
The Miami Heat get one or the
the-
other for a playoff run.
I don't think
Yes.
Giannis hasn't stayed healthy through a playoff run in 3 or since the year he went to the finals against the Suns.
I just
Am I wrong? Am I
Well, I
wrong?
would say I might say Wemby for the Heat because we need another
shooting,
center.
I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, but
We need-
Yeah,
Alright,
and
what
also,
about-
but
all right, let's say you can build a team, right?
Our
You're building
best
a
our
team.
best backup center of the 2020s is Dwayne Dedman.
Dwayne Dedman.
Dwayne Dedman. Oh
Mechanic.
wait, no. Cody Zeller.
I love him.
No, Dedman was
no.
better than Zeller. Dedman was better.
Devin was way better than Zeller.
Yeah.
I just think
Come on,
I
he
don't
was on
think
the one- he
Giannis
was
will
on the one
stay
seed.
healthy. I don't think Giannis will stay healthy
I
through a
don't know, I
playoff run. He
think-
never
I
does.
think the
He gets hurt
talent
every year.
difference Is enough to
I
risk
think
it.
Dude, with the 8 when the Heat were the 8 seed, I think
It's
that
fine.
if Giannis is healthy, they beat us, but he didn't stay healthy. The year after, like he just keeps getting hurt every year.
No, Giannis got hurt in like
Game 2.
game 4.
No, he got hurt in game 2.
He got hurt. Yeah, it was game 2, I think.
Okay.
Because I was at Miller's after the West Boca game,
Dude,
and
Giannis
I
was
remember
still putting up
watching
like
him.
40 and 15. I just
No,
don't think the
wait.
team was very good. He was
He
out
did
for
get
a
hurt in
single game.
Yeah, but he was also playing on that
Yeah, he was
injury,
playing
and
on the
he
injury,
was
but he was
did
still
no
putting up a
he
lot.
he was not amazing on the injury.
He wasn't amazing.
There was like
he wasn't amazing. He missed a lot of shots.
but that's the
especially in fourth
problem
quarter.
with it, like looking at this with the injury. Giannis
We didn't have
Giannis
Tyler
hasn't been
Hero.
healthy.
We didn't have Tyler Hero at all the whole series.
I mean,
whole playoffs.
that was 6 man of the year hero, wasn't it? Or was that the previous season? That was the
No,
previous
that was the year.
season.
That was the year before.
Yeah. I mean, Hero was really good then still, but again, that it wouldn't have made that big of an impact at that point. We had enough playmakers.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm saying Giannis is a better player, but I'm just not confident in him staying healthy through a whole playoff run. And if a team is leaning on them as the star player, you need them to be healthy.
I don't know.
Like
But I don't think
Wembanyama's
Wembanyama's health is that good to bank on it.
yeah,
being
but it's
better than Giannis's.
it's better. It is better than Giannis's. They're holding him, bro. They're holding him out of these games because his body is gonna be fragile later in his career, and they're trying to extend his career. Like a regular season game in November is like what they're just holding him out of. Like they're holding him out of games in November. It's not like they're holding him out of games in.
I just watched Victor Wembanyama on the offensive floor, and I feel like
You're
he
also
should
just
be
a Wemby hater.
I'm not.
You
he's
made the
great,
take
He's
that-
the best defender. He's the best defender in the league. But I watch him on the offensive end, and he should be, with his skill set and his size, he should be so much more dominant than he is. He shoots like, is he shooting under 50% from the field right now on the season? I genuinely think he might be. Or if it is above 50,
I don't
it's
think
not
he's
high.
big enough. I think he needs to put on more weight.
He 100% needs to put on more weight, but that's hard at that height. Really difficult.
Get on peptides.
And it's just like
Yo.
he just seems like an unnatural like handler of the basketball in a lot of ways.
Well, he's
Not the best
7'5".
Yeah, I know, but like they're using
It's hard to handle the basketball at
exactly.
7'5".
But that's why I think Giannis is better, and he's not the perfect handler of the basketball. But
No,
he's a great
Giannis is a
playmaker.
better player. He's not gonna stay healthy through a playoff run because he never does.
I
Even injuries
I think
aren't a
Giannis-
factor. I'm
Giannis-
taking Giannis any day of the week.
Giannis
Yeah,
now, but,
injuries
he's
not a
gonna get
factor. I'm
passed up.
100% taking Giannis.
He's gonna get passed up in the next 1 to 2 years.
Yeah. What I'll say
Yeah,
about it
I think
is-
next year Wemby could be better.
What I'll say about
Very
I just
it
want
easy.
to interrupt this real quick. We have some NFL live reaction.
Ooh.
Stephon Diggs released.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was he. I bet he was going to fucking prison, the Miami penitentiary system, Atlanta penitentiary system.
Yeah.
Are him and Cardi B still together, or was that who it was?
No,
Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, right?
No, it's Cardi.
Oh.
Okay.
Are
Run
they
this
good?
shit like. No, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that. I just watch football.
That's fair.
All right, Cam, next one because it's Giannis. It is Giannis. Giannis
Okay.
is the better player,
Okay.
but he's
Okay.
he's not going to stay healthy
Okay.
through a playoff run.
All right. Next.
That's my
one.
take.
Okay. Next one we have Cade Cunningham versus Jalen Brunson.
Cade. Like, wait, for a playoff run or for like
Playoff run.
are these all playoff runs?
Yes, this is if you were making a team and you could have your best player be one of these two players in this current playoff scenario, who would it be?
Maybe Brunson because of the experience.
Yeah.
Dude,
taking
Brunson is one
Brunson.
of the you said that Jimmy Butler, it was Jimmy Butler playoff riser and then Luka.
Luka.
Jalen Brunson's there, bro. Jalen
taking
Brunson's
Brunson.
Yeah, he's there.
playoffs is insane. He has risen every single season. And
So
like,
they're getting the same team and everything. Then
the
I'm
same
taking Brunson.
team, but it's either between Cade or Brunson.
Brunson.
And so
Taking
many
Brunson
people
for
have been like jumping on the Cade hype train because he's this tall guard who can do like a
I'm
little
on
bit.
the Cade
It's
hype
one
train.
regular. It's
I
one
fuck with
regular.
Cade a lot.
Yeah, he's good.
But-
Only because it's Cade McClain.
How many times has Cade McClain been name dropped, bro?
Listen, Cade's name does not even need to be mentioned. His aura is felt through any podcast ever.
Jeez, holy
Like,
Blaze,
people-
all right.
The Joe Rogan podcast, you could just
now
feel
we have
Cade's
to.
aura.
Now we have to bring Cade
Yeah,
as
we
a
have
special
to
guest.
bring him on.
No,
The
I think-
viewers
I
will
think
wanna know
keeping
who it
Cade-
is.
Keeping Cade anonymous to the viewers will make his character so much more. Dude, he won't talk to us. He'll just sit there and nod his head. Dude, we gotta get an RVB tier list on here.
Oh fuck yeah,
We should do the RVB draft on here.
we should.
But how are our millions of viewers gonna understand that?
Yeah, they won't know.
Well,
no,
no,
so we do the-
we do the
They're not gonna
highlights.
understand that.
We film the game. We
highlights
have
and
the
the
highlights,
skills.
and then everyone gets
Gotta
invested
put my
for the next
stats
game.
Gotta put my stats from the last game
Dude,
on
the
there.
next red versus blue game we do is going to have insane camera work. All
Hey,
right.
what if next game Brandon ends up getting like and he gets like 3 catches for 30
Yeah.
yards and he still gets
Like,
the
honestly,
second pick? You're
it's a
like,
cool
"Ah, fuck
idea.
you."
Well,
I don't think it's
Lemon-
gonna work. I don't think it's
Quinn Lemon
realistic.
24 catches for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns last game.
Bro, Marco was talking so much shit last game about you, Quinn, and then you balled the fuck out.
you know, Marco
He
has
said he wasn't-
switched
You're
up
welcome,
so
bro. You're
hard.
welcome. I targeted your ass.
Marco
Yeah,
has
Marco
switched up
likes me
so
a lot
hard.
now.
He's like, oh my. He literally said, "We need to draft Quinn. We need to draft Quinn now." After last game.
No, it's because the
Really?
one
He's
route
done?
I ran,
Yeah.
bro, the one route I ran against, so we were at Patch, and I ran a route against him, and I sent him left, and I just dropped the ball because I was like trying to catch everything with one hand. I stuttered to the left and then shot to the right, and he was like, I left him, and I just left him.
Yeah.
But now he realizes that I'm the
He's
best.
fucked up.
I'm the best.
I wanted
Cade's
to
better
pick
than
you
me.
so badly, and he was like,
I think
"No."
Cade's better than me.
Having
don't think
Cade,
so. I don't
Quinn,
think Cade's
and
better.
Brandon on the same team was just kind of unstoppable with me. I
Dylan's
don't think there was
overrated.
stopping
Well,
Dylan's
everything,
overrated.
every
We played
Dylan is
hard
offense
when
last
we didn't
game
have
was
Dylan on defense.
unstoppable.
We had on
Dylan is
defense. We
overrated.
had
Dylan could
But
not
even when
keep up with-
Dylan
we had
played,
Gabe.
he wasn't
We
doing
had
anything.
Gabe. We had Gabe, Trent, and Arnis in the game the whole time
Oh, me?
because Dylan left like in the first
Dude,
quarter.
God, if
even when
anyone's
Dylan
listening
was
to
in, he
this, it
didn't
makes
do
no
anything.
sense.
But then he
Yeah,
went to.
yeah.
But he was fine to go to Duffy's after.
For context, this is a football that we play. For anyone that's listening, yeah.
He was fine. He was eager to go.
Yeah,
to
Dylan
Overrated.
was a fucking bitch in that game.
Overrated.
If we had Dylan, I think we would have.
Well, okay, here's the problem. We made offense
I feel it was
way
too
too
wide.
easy. We made offense so easy last game. because we
Yeah.
made the field
And
so
you were throwing
wide.
like Tua.
Yeah, because I was fucking sick. I couldn't put anything.
Michael
in the
Jordan
ball.
played through the flu.
I'm not fucking Michael Jordan, all right?
Oh,
And
I played through a
through it.
concussion.
I still played through it, and I was only 1 touchdown behind.
Bro,
Josh
I
Allen.
almost died by Joff, and I played through it too.
Wait, I'm gonna put the clip here of that because I have.
You
that
gotta put the
video.
clip there.
Yeah, I still caught the ball though. I still caught that ball. That was
You
a
did
pick.
You
catch
still
it,
got
yeah.
that ball. Oh, I got fucking killed. I saw you coming. I just woke up on the floor.
I almost had a collision when I covered Quinn for like 3 plays, and we almost had a collision. So like,
Yeah,
I don't want to
Peter
cover Quinn.
saved
Just
me.
'cause, like Quinn gets all the hospital balls.
Bro,
Well, it was me and
saved
Quinn both on defense.
Yeah,
were
they were both on
Yeah,
defense. Marco was the one getting the pass.
And then you just threw the ball right in the middle between us, and we both went for it.
Hey, that would have been a dime if you guys weren't there, though.
Whoa! If
That shit would have been
grandma-
right in his hands, bro. That was like that was a
Really?
beautiful throw.
If my
Defense
grandma had
was able
failed,
to
she'd be a
do it.
fight.
That was one of the best interceptions I've ever thrown. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, what?
All
What does
right,
that mean?
One more
What
basketball.
does that
thing.
mean?
Okay, yeah. Last basketball one.
Bro's so trash. He rates his interceptions.
All right, bro.
Not his touchdowns.
Okay. Let me
If the
look
ball
it up.
there, it wouldn't have been passed. Like what?
Okay.
If I didn't come to the game that day and Tom Brady came, we would have won probably.
All right. Last one. Would you rather have for this playoff scenario, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander or Nikola Jokic?
Jokic.
Jokic.
Really?
Yep.
Jokic has not been good the past month and a half. Since
He's coming off like a.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's coming off.
But the
an
playoffs
injury.
are not very far away.
They are.
Jokic has been like
Yeah.
really like he's been good because he's Jokic, but he hasn't been like he hasn't been the same
But-
player.
We can check in next year, but it's Jokic.
It's Jokic.
I'm
I think.
Jokic.
He
I
was
don't
the
like.
MVP last year.
I don't like Shea.
You don't have to like Shea to agree that he's like
He's not better than Jokic. He's not better than Jokic.
He's
And-
Shea's really good,
overall.
but
I
he's not
believe
good.
Jokic is the better player, but like, dude, Shea's statistics right now.
He's
are
just averaging
insane.
30. And then
No, he's
But,
averaging
like-
31 on the like some of the most efficient like basketball ever, bro. Like from
Yeah,
the
but
guard
he's
position,
so-
he's a shooting guard, shooting like
He's a-
55% from the field, dude.
Bro, you can't double Shea though because they have so many good players.
Yeah.
Too. Like you can't just offensively if you focus on Jokic, it shuts down so much of the Nuggets. But if you focus on Shea, I don't feel like it shuts down so much of it. I feel like anyone on that team could go get a bucket.
I don't know if Shea has. I mean, that might be fair, but I don't think Shea has a player near Jamal Murray in terms of offensive ability.
Yeah, but then
Yeah, and then
after
what
that,
about
it's
after
complete
Jamal Murray?
fall off.
After
What
Jamal
about
Murray,
after?
yeah. I mean, yeah, you have Aaron Gordon, who's like probably on a similar level to Chet, but
No, Chet is better than Aaron Gordon. I feel like.
I don't. In terms of impact
I
in a
think
playoff
so.
setting, I don't know about that, dude.
I'm giving Chet the ball.
Aaron
at the
Gordon
end
has
of
been the
game with
glue
Aaron
guy
Gordon.
for the Nuggets for so long, and he's
Yeah,
like,
glue guy. Fucking Udonis Haslem was a glue
yeah,
guy.
Chet is a fucking glue guy too. He's not some superstar, bro. He averages like 17 a game. He plays good defense. That's like the exact same thing Aaron Gordon does.
Yeah, but no, Chet will go get a bucket before. The Thunder team is better overall than the Nuggets team, and taking away Jokic from the Nuggets would plunder
that's
them
why
into
their records are so different. Yeah, the Thunder are a better team.
the
because-
Jokic that team without Jokic would genuinely be bottom feeder of the West.
If you put Shea on the current Nuggets right now, without Jokic,
The teams,
but okay,
it's the
that's
same
a
or
weird
worse.
ass comparison because the teams are built around the players.
I'm saying,
You
yeah,
build a
exactly.
team
So
around the
I'm
players,
saying,
but they play
I'm
different
saying,
positions.
okay, but I'm still like, no, I'm saying if you take them both off the team, say they die in a horrible accident, if they both then I feel like the Nuggets
You
become
wanting something?
the Heat need to win.
Yeah, I mean, Jokic might be more valuable to his team because the rest of his team is worse. But if you're making a team and you can choose between your best player this season being
I'm
Shea
building
right now
around
or
Jokic.
Jokic right now, I would personally, I think Shea is like unbelievably dominant right now. And Jokic,
I think
it's
he's
just his
gotta be
worst
Jokic.
season, especially since coming off his injury. Maybe he'll be back to full strength by playoffs. but like he has not been very good recently. Like he's barely like, I mean, he's been good, but like he's been like a top 10 player in the league instead of the best player in the league. And
I feel like Jokic, it's gonna. I feel like I'd take
also
Jokic.
Shea is elite at defense in the playoffs. Jokic is an okay rim protector, and so that does matter a bit.
Jokic has pretty solid defense for a score for center.
Yeah, like he's not bad at defense, but
I feel like we just don't pay attention to his defense.
But he's not like great. He's not even like good. He's okay. He's good enough on defense.
He's a good defender, and he grabs good amount of boards. He's the best passing center in the history of basketball.
Good. And then he's the best playmaker ever. Yeah.
And one of the best scorers ever, and one of the best shooting centers, and one of the best mid-range centers, one of the best post-work centers.
Shea is like the most efficient guard scorer we've like almost ever seen. Like ever.
I have to agree with Josh here.
And Quinn. No.
Yeah.
They're both wrong.
This season.
I got Josh.
I'm unconditionally Jokic. Well, I will check in with this next year.
Bro, Josh, we gotta get the Clash on video the next time you're in town for the podcast YouTube channel.
We gotta all go to Sky Zone, or maybe over the summer when we can jump in my pool.
Yes, bro. That would be so hype.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, all right.
Ham's actually really good at basketball now too. We're fried. It's over. He's like insane now. He tries so hard too. He practices.
I haven't played basketball in forever, and I'll just spray my AC joints, so I can't even shoot basketball
like you don't play too, bro. You also play.
Dude, I do not play. You play significantly more than me.
I only play when I go to patch with you. Tonight is the first night I'm going alone.
Both of these guys play basketball.
Yeah, why are we debating about this? It doesn't really matter.
It's like you two. Out of everyone that we know, it's just you two by a mile.
Brandon plays when I play.
No, you two are far from. Brandon's not even close to you. In terms of like who's the best.
In terms of better, yeah.
It's just you two by forever.
Brandon plays more basketball.
And then the third, you can pick between whoever you want.
Brandon's probably third.
Me, bro.
Me?
Bro, Josh, when was the last time you picked up a basketball, bro?
Probably when I was with you last. Probably when I played with you last.
We didn't play. We never played basketball over winter break.
I know. I can't even shoot a basketball right now.
I went to Pine Breeze like twice. Like I go to Pine Breeze.
We have to do a red versus blue basketball game at some point.
Bro, I'm not playing basketball here. I'm not doing all that.
It'd be like an indoor game, yeah. It'd be too hot to play.
That'd be fire. All right, Quinn, don't you have to leave at like 3:45?
Yeah, I have to pick up. All right.
All right. Well, what a first episode, boys. Clap it up. Good stuff. Thank you to the 4 people maximum, each of our parents, maybe 8 if they're.
My parents are not watching this shit.
Not seeing this shit's my parents, bro.
Yvonne Levin will not see this shit.
Wait, yeah, dude, we said a lot of problematic shit.
Can we just send this to Cade and no one else?
Yeah.
We don't post it, just Cade.
Well, for whoever is here, thank you for tuning in.
For Wendy and Susan and Gary, thank you.
My mom is
maybe
What about
Cade McLean.
Mesidor. What about Mesidor?
Ahkeem Mesidor.
Yeah, Mesidor.
I love Ahkeem Mesidor. I love you. Thank you for liking my Instagram story.
He does not like Ahkeem Mesidor.
Dude, no. You like my Instagram story. I love you, Ahkeem Mesidor.
Guys, if you're watching this, he was hating hard.
I was not. Don't say that shit.
Let's see. Where did you pick Ahkeem Mesidor? He said he was going.
Bro said he was a second-round pick.
I said because of his age. I said if he went out earlier.
He just called you Gramps, bro. He just called you Gramps.
I think he has a wife.
You can get a wife at 18. That don't mean shit.
Bro, Cam, cut this shit off. Cut this. Cut this off.
All right.
What?
We out.
Justin Herbert needs to keep the puh.
We out.
In the Bahamas. You're gonna get your wife in